as well. Forgot to start the stream, but I just did. If you just joined us, this is Friday Night Fight with Shaun Wjuan and Doug Smith versus John Lemelin and Christal Heath. Alicia, how are you? Tara, how are you? There it is. I got audio. We got the Women's League here tonight, so we got a pretty full house here at Buster's. Shaun's starting to loosen up here, start making some more balls. Looks like we are live on YouTube as well as on Facebook. He's just going to play a safe here. Nope. He's going to hit that softer and try to leave the cue ball underneath the 5. Or the 3, I'm sorry. Is it the 3 or the 5? Can't tell from this angle if it's the 3 or the 5. Line ball cross. I don't think she can see that 4 all the way out. Maybe she can. Nice shot, Christal. Christal is definitely a ball pocketer. I'm just going to try to follow this. I think she's going to go bottom left and try to draw across table. She's going to follow this around and out 2 rails. Matt Krause, what's going on, buddy? How are you, my friend? That 7 will definitely go by the 9. Oh, it won't go by that. I don't think it will go by the 9. I thought it would. He's going for the 9. Stay down. That could have been a little better on position on the 9. Try to bank it. I think Doug's going to sink this 9. Make this 1-1. 1-1. Nice shot, guys. Guys, if you're just joining us, you're watching Shaun Wjuan and Doug Smith versus John Lemelin and Christal Heath. Right now they're playing 9-ball, race to 7. Then they're going to switch to 8-ball, race to 5. And then probably a third set will be either 8-ball, 9-ball, or 3-6-9, whichever they prefer. Join us next week. We're going to have an individual competition, Shane Fleming versus Christal. They're going to be playing 8-ball and 9-ball, races to 5. Score is 1-1, race to 7. Shaun is breaking. Oh, little Ella's practicing. The future of pool right there, guys. Give you guys a little look at Ella. She carries a little step stool around and jets up there and shoots them balls. She joined our junior league. And she loves pool. She's 5 years old. And she will be here this Sunday. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is this week's junior league here at Buster's Billiards. We do an hour of instruction, then an hour of play. So if you got a child or you know somebody as a child between the ages of 6 and 17, come on down. 9 a.m. for an hour of instruction and an hour of play. Ella is so in the pool that she's only 5, but we let her play because she's so enthusiastic about it. Nice kick by Christal. Yeah. Thin cut on the 1. Uh-oh, watch the drink. Going swimming. Did you want to jump on or are you just going to sit here? It's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to jump on, there's a headset right there. Just grab it and I'll turn it on. We're going to be privileged as hell tonight, guys. We're going to have the one and only Mr. Roger Bromley in the booth. Roger Dodger.
I don't know about probably the one and only, but
The one and only, Mr. Roger. How you doing, buddy?
Marvelous. These guys on the table have forgotten more about pool than I know, but
yeah, okay. Mr. Sniper. But Christal, man, that girl can make some balls. She can shoot some good shots, and her position play has gotten way better. So she's going to be dangerous. As I say that, commentators
Jukes. I'm gonna blame that on you. I got to be honest.
I know they usually do.
No, it's great watching Christal, Doug, both of them. I respect a lot.
Turn it up here on my phone for a second just to check our audio level between the both of us. Make sure we're not overpowering one another, or at least we can hear you. So how you been, man?
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Doing the usual. Playing pool.
Been playing a lot of pool?
I've been trying. At the chagrin of JD.
Have not seen her. How's she doing?
She might be down tonight just to see you.
Good. I love my ladies. They come from miles to see me. Roger's one of the good ones here at Buster's. Always great to have him in the presence. Nothing but a class act as far as his game and his demeanor at the table, and as a person, there's not many better.
I appreciate that. It's very nice. Thank you, Chris.
So how well do you know all these players?
Well, I just recently joined a team with Christal starting next session on the USAPL. And her and I have played on teams numerous times. Doug and I have played on teams. Shaun and I are currently on a team together.
So you know him quite well.
So John's the only one I haven't played on a team with.
Let's see if Chris can kick this 3. I look for her to hit this, if not make it. Come do the. She did. She called it. She put too much spin. You didn't need any spin on that shot. It would just
no.
split the difference. You would have definitely hit it.
We had a nice easy. Yeah, there we
Slow
go.
down. Don't get flat. Boy. Well, he got flat as a negative, but the positive is he didn't scratch. So for every negative, there's a positive in pool. You got to take the positive and not the negative, and dwell on that. Right?
And Doug can still see the 4.
And he can still see the 4 and make it. As you know, if you try to power this out anything, you're not going to, rattle the ball most likely. So you just take what the table gives them. You're going to try banking the 5 back, or you're going to play safe.
Yeah, I like 9. I think you played a smart play here.
I like putting the cue ball back almost where it is, thin the 5 and play it safe, send the 5 up table.
Amen. Second diamond over. Oh, hey, that's. So anything but that.
Anything but that. He had the right idea, just wrong execution. Is this thing working tonight or not? Let's see. It's been hit or miss. It's really been a disappointment to me because it's a really great tool, but let's see if this works. So shoot the 5 up here and come over here for the 7. Oh, it did work. Nice shot. Got on the 7. Perfect.
Yeah, but nobody likes that 8-9.
Yeah, but I think the 8 might pass the 9, and if she goes about
if she comes down this
7
side.
o'clock in the cue ball, she'll come out 2 rails, 3 rails possibly, just like that. A little heavy, though, a little heavy. If she would have been up here, she would have had the 8, I think, here. I think it goes. Yeah, so you would have wanted about the 9.
Yep, nope, you're right.
So what do you do here? You can play it safe, try to put the 8 ball back in the middle of the bottom rail and send the cue up table.
Diamond 2 right there, if you can get it.
Unless he tries to bank it. No,
Nope.
Give him distance. That's all you can hope for, Improve your position. Well, I think you got him. Nope, he's got the whole ball. She's got the whole ball. I look for Christal to make this and leave the 9 ball in the corner. Just float it to the rail and out.
Oh, that was close.
I think she hit that more aggressive than she had to. She could have floated it in nice and easy. And it would hit the rail and bounced off. Anywhere in this area here, she would have had the 9.
Yeah. Any soft shot, yeah.
This is not a cakewalk.
So now Sean's got to play some speed to get back down to a
Well, he's hitting it
decent
so
two
thin.
rail.
He should come out 2 rails. You just got to make the ball.
Okay, well that
There's the cutest thing in the world right there. Running around with that little step ladder, jumping up, playing her shot. Look at her. She loves pool. She comes into junior league now and practices.
I was already told earlier today that she shoots way better than I do,
Oh,
and I'm not
doubt
even
that.
ashamed of that. I'm not even ashamed of that.
I wouldn't be. She is such a firecracker, and she loves the game. And her father.
I met him the other night at the tournament on Wednesday.
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So-
such a great guy.
Yeah, anybody who's
And
had
good
a chance
player.
to shoot with him before. Yeah, anybody who's had a chance to shoot with him before is a good guy and a good player.
I got Christal making this.
Oh, absolutely. That is unfortunate.
As commentators chicks again. I'm not going to say that anymore. Doug's making this one. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. All right, 2-1. Roger, have you done a Friday night fight before? I thought
So
you did.
I did once with my daughter, and then Braden and Mike.
I have the video. It was a
Yeah.
Halloween thing, and they made the statues
Yeah,
with the.
JD made a
That was
skull.
awesome.
Yeah, she made my better half there made a nice little trophy with a skull and a 9-ball being held in the teeth.
Yes, I remember.
Now I knew going into it that they were definitely the favorites, but I had a lot of fun. You know, my daughter graduates this year, by the way, just so you know. She's a senior. That young little
Katie,
tiny
Catherine.
Yep.
God.
Yeah. So
She was coming here as juniors.
yeah. Like
Now she graduates.
now she's a senior. Yep.
Well, my oldest is 20, and my youngest is going to be 14.
My oldest turned 22 yesterday.
I don't believe you're old enough to have a 20 or 2-year-old. What did you have when you were sick? I mean,
I was promiscuous. I don't know.
your girlfriend or wife have him when she was 12?
Nope.
I was going to say you didn't have them, so.
Nope.
If you did, there's $1 million somewhere for you.
No, good times. No, it's amazing to have 3 kids out of high school. There's of next month.
Are you still at home, Debo?
Actually, I am not. I am with Ace.
Ace Hardware?
I am
Where's that at?
all over. I cover Maine and New Hampshire.
Oh, you're a regional manager?
District.
District? Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. No,
Must have been fun getting out of there.
it's a good change of pace. I enjoyed what I did, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
More
Yeah.
challenges, you think?
A
Or
different challenge.
different?
Yeah, it's just different. Running a store is a ton of fun, but helping independent owners,
Is better.
yeah, grow their business when their livelihood depends on it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, because Ace isn't the big box store like Home Depot.
Yeah,
So it's more family oriented, I would think.
and you know, it gives me more time to spend on a table as well.
Awesome.
So I
Ben
mean-
Draken, what's going on, brother? I heard you were down here Wednesday night. You should have called me. I would have come and saw you, my friend. I was home doing nothing. I was recuperating, actually. So my son was here for a week, and we went up north to the White Mountains. And let me tell you, I've got some friends that do, right now, a friend that's on the Appalachian Trail. And he started it last year, and he made it all the way to Maine. And then he had to stop for a health reason. So he's tried it again this year. And so they call those through hikers.
Yeah,
And then
Yep.
you have your day hikers. Well, let me tell you.
I'm halfway through my 48.
I am the minute hiker. 20 minutes into the falls and 20 minutes out on the Appalachian. I was done.
No,
Enough for me.
I'm about halfway through. So I wish that I had the time one day. Maybe I will have the time to do the whole AT.
The toughest part, though, was Maine and New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Oh, my God. I was looking at videos. I was like, holy crap. That's tough.
You done many of the 48s?
Have I done any?
Yeah.
I don't hike. Do I look like I hike?
So I'm a pretty aggressive hiker. We had a friend of ours who used to hike with us, and they decided to give it up after trying to hike with me twice and realizing that I was a little too intense. A little too intense.
Not hiking for me. That was bad position on that 5.
Hmm.
It's going to be hard to control Whitey here.
Set up by the 6-7.
Where's my... There you are.
They might get a little
Come on,
lucky.
guys. Give me some viewers. 15 viewers. We've got a good match going on here. I can't get viewers anymore, Roger. I still want to give this up, but I don't. I'm not a quitter. But it's so hard to do it for 10, 15 people.
Well, if nothing else, if they don't want to enjoy your company, sir, I will.
So here you try banking the 6 ball cross side, come around for the 7 in the corner. Or you try to duck under the 7 and bank the 6.
Yeah, see, I feel like whenever I'm not a huge fan of banking, because banking to me just means that you just got out of position. I like the idea of just softer and center rail. Oh, that's even good. Going short. Yeah,
The
that's
problem
better.
was the scratch was what was in play there, which he almost did.
He did. Yep.
He got lucky because that ball was headed there.
Yeah. Speaking of my daughter, that's what I would tell her when she tells me she's good at banking. I said that just means you're good at getting out of position.
Yeah, you got to play to people's strengths. If you can bank well, then bank. But if you can't play defensively, you always got to play to your opponent's weaknesses. If you know somebody can't bank well, I leave them a bank all the time. But if they can bank really good, I'm never leaving you a bank.
Look at that.
Look at that. That was a nice leave.
That is fantastic.
I'm going to see if somebody goes to the air. I don't know if John jumps.
What would you do here?
I would kick. Rail first, off the long rail. Oh, why did this go offline? See, this thing doesn't work. Driving me nuts. I'd come off right about here.
Nope, that's not a bad idea.
You got to be careful because if you hit it too thick, you can scratch in the other corner.
Good hit.
It's a good hit. It's all you can hope for, though, Send the ball up table and give them a tough shot.
As long as it's not close. I'm not opposed to practicing my jump shots, but they're in their match there. That's a little more risky.
Tom recently had surgery, so he's down and out for a little while. He's doing well. He's still in the hospital. He's hoping to come home tomorrow. I talked to him today. So he's doing exceptionally well. I have not seen Lee, but I think Lee did go on a trip somewhere. Him and Sarah. Sarah Bell. I'm going to try cutting this in the lower right corner. Nope. Playing it safe. Did he get it? Nope. Give him the whole ball. Right idea, wrong execution. He's got to play a little bit top right, come into the rail, and then spin off for the 7. Give him a longer shot on the 7.
These Dutch doubles, it's an interesting mix. I enjoy doing that. You're trying to figure out how to play to your partner's strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, that's important too. Especially if they're left or right-handed. A little bit closer. See if you can make this 7.
Oh, way too thin.
Gonna be okay? You gonna be beyond the 8? No.
Yeah, I don't think enough people practice enough way with like a Dutch type of thing, just so that way.
I like playing the 7 down here in the corner because you can go off the backside of that 9. So it makes that pocket big. Not like that, though.
No, nope. That's
I think with top center, they can go to the bottom railing and come up for the 8.
yep. And
Well, knowing Christal, she'll try to bring it over and take the long shot on the 8 up in the corner. Using a little bit of bottom. She likes bottom. See?
oh, that's gonna be
Come on, get up there. Get up
pretty.
there. It's going to be a thin cut.
Well,
A little bit more juice, she would have been perfect on that 8.
she really would have. Really would have. Then she could have just brought it back up and had the 9 down on the
This
opposite
is
block.
definitely a cuttable ball. And then you come straight across table for the 9.
Oh,
He's banking.
bottom left. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that.
2 rail bank. That would have.
No, I would have been a huge fan of just a bottom left on that one to bring it back up for that 9.
Yep. Cut it right down the rail.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, just thin the right side of the 8. Just let it come off the cushion, let the ball do the work. Off the cushion, come up for the 9. Come up anywhere in here, and you get the 9.
Oh,
I don't see how you can scratch off that. That was weird.
yeah, that was.
You
that
see how
was-
it doubled off the
Oh,
the
yeah.
corner point?
Yeah, no, that played every spot of that pocket.
That's some unlucky stuff right there.
Oh, well,
They gave it to him.
that was gentlemanly.
2-2.
Nope. Good group of guys and gals right here.
Yeah,
I enjoy
absolutely.
watching them.
Guys, real quick, he's back in action. Mr. Jack Taransky, JT Pool Cue Repair. Over 40 years of experience in cue repairs. He got out of the business a couple of years ago and stepped right back in. He couldn't stay away. He was too highly requested. Give him a call, 978-729-9444. All right, we've got a ball in the break. No shot on the 1, but might ride the 9 here.
Yeah. Yeah.
She called the 9.
Might as well. If you're going to hit it, might as well call it.
Yep.
Oh.
She's good at making anything on the table, so. Left the 1. I don't think you can cut this up the table, so you're going to have to either bank it in the corner or play it safe. Unless he's at a point where he can.
Yeah, no, I think
he can't thin it and cut it back in the side, so he's got to either bank it. I like banking it cross corner. A little bit of speed with bottom.
No, it's hard for me to tell. He doesn't have that with just a little bit of top and ride it straight up.
And right in. I think he'll scratch if he goes right in, if he tries to cut it up. Especially with that 7 there. If you touch that 7, the cue ball's gone.
Mm.
We'll see you in a second.
Yeah, I was thinking soft and easy, a little bit of top, and
Cut it right up the rail?
I think that's what he's doing. No, he went
for the bank.
Yeah, he went for what you said. People should watch these.
Oh, wow.
So same thing as before. If nothing funny goes with that deep pocket like he did last time.
I go about 11 o'clock on the cue ball, kind of go rail first and spin around. Just like that.
Yeah.
I'm out center table for the deuce.
A little too far. Not my favorite shot to get back on the 3.
We can draw this over and go right into that 9-4.
Mm-hmm.
It'll hold it there for the 3. Just like that.
Yeah, that was excellent. Just like you said. It's like you've played this game before, Chris.
I've seen a few balls hit. Never miss from here, Roger. That's the thing.
Nope.
You never get an MVP award, but you never miss from the booth. Nice shot. That was a good shot. That was worth a instant replay. Mr. Shaun Wjuan.
And set right up. Yep.
Draw
Yeah.
this to the rail. He's going to fall and bump the 5.
There is. Oh,
It would have been nice to have bumped the 5 because they would have held it for this. I mean, bumped the 6 and held it for the 5.
if it would have held it back up, there was definitely a
Yeah.
run out there.
This is not an easy shot. It's makeable. They can cut it.
No, I like this whole Monday night quarterback thing.
Oh, Shaun, take a little bit more time, buddy. Here's the problem here. Is this one I like letting the cue ball run because you want the 5 ball. You're going to have to hit it so thin. I get the speed up on the cue ball to make the ball go all the way up table and then come back down for almost a 6 in the same pocket
Yeah, it's really
rather
hard.
than holding it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that.
hits that. She hit that so thin she took the paint off the ball.
Well,
That ball rocked. It didn't even roll. It rocked and then came back in the same spot.
We're just complimenting you, Christal. Don't worry about it. When do you get the playback?
But see what I mean? If she would have hit that with a little bit more speed, she would have cut the ball and went up table and came back down this way.
Yeah, you're right. Though, if she would have taken that much paint off my car, I would have done a claim.
You can have it in the side pocket here. 50-yard line.
Man, Shaun keeps getting left with these types of shots where he's just off center from it.
Just a little bit, enough to mess your day up.
Whoa, there we
I
go.
didn't think that would go. I thought the 7 was behind the point.
That was right on point. No, it was right
He
on.
nailed that. And that's what he tried to do, so he doesn't even get the toilet bowl flush. Doug's a good player.
That was really, really nice.
Nice smooth
Great
shot.
execution by Doug.
Let's see if I can get on the board here. Get ahead one.
Nothing wrong with standing back up.
Yep, reassess your situation. Nice shot. All right, they take the lead. 3-2, race to 7. Guys, coming up, I think next week, courtesy of the Shark Stream, which you guys should not miss everything they're doing down there in Wallingford, Connecticut. But Bobby Hilton and Joe Raccio are bringing you the GOAT versus Mike DeShane. That's May 13th down in Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards. He's playing 9-ball, best 2 out of 3, $3,000 prize fund. Last time they played, I had the privilege of filming the matches. And Mike won a set in TJ's, and Efren beat him at Portland Billiards, which is now Forest City Billiards, I believe.
Now, I have not had the privilege of meeting Efren yet. Sure, that's going to be a fantastic match.
It is. It's almost, I know the VIP seats are all sold out. General admission is all that's left. Got to get a hold of Michael and see if I can go down there with him and hang out. Because I got to go to New York 2 days after that.
Did I ever tell you, Chris, that first time I played in some league, I walked into the room and I said, "Great, who am I playing?" Mike. And they told me I was playing Mike.
Down at the Asia?
Yes. Let me tell you, it didn't go in my favor.
It went quick.
Well, I got 3 balls against him, so I'm going to count that. Nice. That was a great shot by Christal.
Great shot.
Really nice shot.
She meant to do that.
Yeah, she had just a little bit of a window. She went for it, and
got to leave in the side pocket. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
no,
that was a great shot.
That was a great shot. Did he leave him?
Straight up in the corner on the floor.
Yep, he did. I wasn't sure if he left the window, but yep, he did.
And it's Christal. She likes these long shots.
All right, so they're getting each other strategy. They easy 5-6.
5 has got to go to his bottom right and then draw the cue ball side rail for the 6. Nice shot. Perfect. Yeah, playing
Yeah.
Michael usually doesn't go your way.
So I got 3 balls against him. So I'm going to count it as a win. But no, he ran 6. One of his and one of mine were tied up, and he used his 6th ball to make and knock out his 7th, and then he left me to do what I could with the mess that he left me with, and it didn't go my way.
No.
Nope. As it shouldn't, but it was still great to be able to get a chance to play him. I'm not sure why she played it that direction as opposed to having the 7 all the way up. To be able to get back up there on the 8 straight over onto the right side there.
Yeah. If he makes his 7 ball, the cue ball's going to be up there on the 50-yard line with the 8, or if not below it.
Yeah, I'm worried that even if he makes it, I'm worried that he's going to be left with a bank shot.
He wants to head down towards that middle diamond. Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's a little bit lower.
Better than I thought.
I think he got it.
Hats off. Yeah, he did.
Just float that forward, and he'll have the 9 in the side. A little aggressive.
Yeah.
You just had to float that in.
Yeah, you could see her frustration with that.
Didn't have to punch it.
Definitely see her frustration with that. She knew once she hit it.
This one, like punching the cue ball across the table, just like that. All right, so you make this 9. Put him up 4-2 if he makes this 9. Nope. Problem is with that is when you miss it, you leave a hanger on the other side.
That is within any of these players' wheelhouse right there.
I would say it's a very makeable shot. Just unfortunately, it wasn't made by you. All right. They go up 3-3.
Good match.
Tie ball game. Race to 7.
That's great when nobody's running away with it.
Guys, if you're in the New England area, up here in the Seacoast area, and you're doing construction and you need some sealant, check out Integrity Foundation Sealant. Russ Holmes, give him a call, 603-241-2282. Or go ahead and scan that QR code in the bottom right corner of your screen. Learn about all the great services that he can offer you or your businesses. If you got a golden retriever that needs a little TLC, Missy Garland, 20 years experience, fully insured, right here in Rochester, New Hampshire, 603-509-8850. Specialize in only golden retrievers daycare. Golden Leaf 603. Check them out. All right, Christal breaking. 3-3, race 7. Dry break. Got a shot on the 1. Just punch this off the rail. Come out. Try to come across the table, or
yeah, I wouldn't even try to be fancy with it. Just nice
a little bit
poke.
Below center and just poke it. You just want to force the cue ball straight across the table a little bit. A little bit more than that, so you would have the 2 here, but I like to hide right here underneath the 9 and the 4.
Don't draw.
I think you got him. Wow, did he get the window between the 3 and the 4?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think so.
I don't feel like that.
No, you go into the air. It's a good jump shot.
Yeah, a jump shot would put the 8 in. You could certainly do that, and then.
Yeah, as long as you hit the deuce first. It's awfully close to jump, though, so I like kicking it off the short rail like he's looking at it. Going this way into the 2. Any part of that 2 and the 8's going to go for the most part.
See, I would, just because of the type of guy I am, on a shot like that, I would definitely have done the jump.
He made it. That was a Lemelin shot right there. A Lemelin shot. That was a great shot.
And there he is, Mr. Lemelin.
That's a Lemelin shot right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it on instant replay. I wish we get to do
We were
the-
just commenting, Doug. If you hear us, we were just commenting what a great shot that was.
It was a good shot. You got to give a good shot. You know, no matter who makes it. Now, see, I like playing that one, playing the ball to the rail like he did, but leaving the
Yeah.
cue ball right up in the
Amen.
air and play safe.
Absolutely. Now, the 4 ball's still not super easy right after that. But
Yeah, but you got to make
you
the
can,
3 into the 7 combo. And then the 3 ball's right there, and you can get anywhere on the table if you leave it there.
no, he was trying for a clean, which, see, I like that, but even if I got on the 4, I feel like I'd end up having to just play a defense. I'd be setting myself up just to play defense on that 4. If I couldn't get the breakout.
Just going to draw straight back.
I think they're going to end up trying to play the 4-9.
Cross side.
Yeah,
It's almost dead. Right about here.
Yep, that's worth giving it a go.
Make sure you send the 4 ball all the way up table, though, so if you miss it, you don't have any chance of leaving a 4-9 combo on their end. I like banking it. You got to kind of cut the 4 into the 9. So the left side of the 4 is he's looking at it. Oh, he just played the safe. Trying to get back under the 9. You almost got it. Another 3 inches, you would have been right on top of that 9. It would have been a nice leave. Still, this is no picnic. Cutting that 4 in, coming out 2 rails for the 5.
I got to be honest, it is way different trying to watch a game from this side of the table, Chris.
Than playing.
Yeah. When you're on the table, you're assessing the moment, trying to make decisions the best you can.
So that's why I think it's good for anyone to come in and do this, because you get an outside perspective of the game, and you get to see it from a different point of view.
You know, I say that all the time. When I'm watching really strong players, I really enjoy it because it's seeing what somebody, if I'm predicting what they would do, doesn't mean if I can execute it, but if I can see that I should play
helps
cross-side,
build your pattern play.
Yeah, if I should play defense, what I would do, and if they do what I think, then I feel good about myself that I'm aligned with that mentality.
So ask me this: if you wouldn't watch pros doing that, and it's a live stream, do you pause the live stream and guess, and then watch it to see if you were right?
I haven't done that.
Or you just do it live as it goes.
I haven't done that. I mean, normally there's enough time for me to assess what I think would be the right shot. But, that goes back to my earlier comment about if you leave yourself a bank, you get out of position. Because those guys don't leave themselves hard shots because they're so good at position.
Exactly.
And
people always say they're not that good. They have easy shots. They have easy shots because they leave themselves position.
Yeah, every time.
You'll never see them make a hard shot, really. They always make a easy shot or they make safety.
Yeah, there's not many times that I watch a video. I mean, and when they get out of defense, sometimes those are amazing shots. But that just allows them to dig deeper into their tool bag. But other than that, they leave themselves ready. Wow, that was...
You know what that was right there? That was one. He's getting one of these. He gets a toilet bowl shot on that one.
John wiped his foot after that right there because he stepped in a little, but...
I just flushed the toilet. And this should be playing 5 o'clock on the cue ball, playing the 6 up in the corner, come back center table, almost where they are now for the 7.
Yeah, and that 7's so easy. I wouldn't even try to get fancy. Just make the ball.
Back center table. Just like that. Don't scratch.
Don't go in.
No, she's good.
All right. Well, no, that gives a great natural position to get back on that 9.
Cut the 7. Come around the table for the 9. This one I'm playing some inside on the cue ball just to make sure it doesn't run over into that 9. I want to make sure that it comes more stiffer off the rail. So I'm playing some inside, like around 1 o'clock on the cue ball. About a half a tip.
It's funny. Christal was just asking me if I've played any Friday night fights, and I have not. Other than my daughter one that I mentioned. I think for anybody who's out there who's wondering whether or not they should do it or are concerned, I think it's good if everybody's watching you. then it gets rid of that part of your game that you're nervous about, people watching you.
Yeah, it's another thing too is if you have family members that live like in the western part of the world, like over in California or the West Coast, or even a couple hours from here, they can tune in and watch you do a match. So it's more than just a competitive thing.
Yeah, see something that
You
you
can use it
enjoy
as a
doing.
thing to connect with your family. And we're pretty booked. I mean, there's our look at our schedule.
I
And
know.
I have more than that.
I
I
looked
can't fit them
earlier,
on there.
and I realized that if I want to get in on one, I need to get this fall.
You need to book it now and secure the date, even if you don't have a partner or opponent.
So Chris, how
secure
do
the
we
date.
secure a date since we got you right here on the line? How do we secure a date if we're interested out there?
I will put you down right now.
Well, I mean, for not just for me, but for everybody else who might be watching you.
Well, right now they're supposed to get hold of Steve Sutton because Steve Sutton does them in the summer,
Okay.
but he only does every other weekend. So on that schedule that I just had up,
So you can certainly put me down for the next one, but for everybody else, so Steve Sutton.
so to see the ones in red with the S, that means Steve Sutton's covering those. Those other dates, I don't have anyone to commentate or run the stream. Now, Stu Rainey stepped up, and so has Russ Holmes, and Stu did it last weekend for me, and Russ has done some in the past, but I haven't talked to them and secured them to do any of these other matches that I have scheduled. Some of the matches I haven't even get confirmation from the players 100% yet.
What I like
They just
is,
wanted to play, and then I put them in where I could.
I do like the fact that you have names on there that are not people that I just generally know from Buster Billiards, that they must be coming from other areas.
Oh, yeah, I get people coming from all over.
So that's fantastic.
Come down from Vermont.
It's a good community right there.
Yeah, and I try to build them up even more. I want to get higher end players.
Well, you can put me down. That won't be higher end, but I'll certainly jump in.
Last weekend was a pretty good match, even though they were mid 400s. But they made some really good shots that I saw. I watched a little bit of it. I mean, I was on vacation up in the mountains and Stu was running it. But from what I saw, they went hill on a lot of the matches, and they had a really good time.
I'm really looking forward to that Matt Gagne and Tim Merrill one.
Yes, that just happened this week because it was supposed to be Tom Plant. Because Tom Plant's recovering, he can't play. So I asked if Matt wanted to play Tim. Tim's a really good player.
He is, and both Tim and so I've had
nice kick.
I've had both of them on a team at some point, both Tim and Matt.
Wow, what a safe!
Yeah, and they're both solid players. So if anybody can turn in for that match, that could go very quick or very long, depending on what type of play they're in.
And Matt's a very flamboyant player. He makes a lot of odd shots, like he stacks bridges 2-3 high and jumps balls. He does all kinds of stuff
all
like
the
that.
years, and I consider Matt to be a great friend. I was lucky enough to be the best man at his wedding.
I saw that.
And, I remember when Matt and I would play together, I did tell him, this isn't the time to showboat. This is the time just to make shots.
Yep.
Or to play defense, because he's such a confident player.
That's his downfall of his game is he always goes for the hero shot instead of the defensive.
And, goes back to what you're saying earlier, knowing who your opponent and your partner is. And if you know your opponent can't do the shot. Now, I got to be honest. I played Matt a few months ago in an APA 9-ball, and he won 75-7 against me. And I'm not even ashamed to admit it, because that man played the way we're just talking about. He played smart, and if he didn't have a run out, he made sure I had to kick. And even if I hit the kick, he would run the table. He's 75-7. So when he plays his game, he's fantastic. All right, bad hit.
Give me intentional ball in hand. I don't know why he didn't try to kick it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, because that's
could have came straight across and spun it, or he could have went this way and kicked it.
Maybe it was just an accidental kick on that 7 there.
I think he was trying to tie it up, put the 7 up on the 3. That's what I think he was trying to do. He wants a different angle than this on the 3 because he wants the 4 next in the side. Ball in hand, and he missed. Wow. He's going to play this, come around 3 rails. Hope he called the 9, just in case 9.
That is not what he wanted to do with that.
No, he didn't want to hit the 9. I think Shaun can't even see the 4, I don't think. He's in doofus land. He's got to come off the short rail here, kicking at the 4. If he games to the center diamond, if you go from the center of the pocket from where he's at to this middle diamond at the bottom of the table, that'll take you to that top corner because it's the midpoint. Well, that just about passes the line where the 4 is.
But 1 3/4 diamond
So move
over.
it a little bit over, and you should be able to call the 4 on the side. You don't have to call it because it's 9 ball, but you should be able to make a good hit. If you come off right about here with no English, you should be able to hit that 4 ball. Should be a pretty simple kick. Let's see how he does.
It's certainly in the wheelhouse to get a hit. I agree. I think that's a shot worth practicing kick shots. Everybody likes to try banks, but kick shots that's equally as fun.
There you got the hit.
Oh, and no
Wow,
reward.
he got so unlucky.
No reward on that.
He got the drink. Not the kind you like either.
Cheers.
I can go get a drink. I'm getting hoarse. So the 5 ball's a little tough here. Unless he goes for the 5-8 combo.
I'm feeling the 5 over in the side with top to play.
But you got to shoot the 4 first.
Oh yeah, nope, you're right. I was looking at the 5. I was focused. I was focused, Doug.
Who's that 4?
4 doesn't count.
4?
4 doesn't count. Nobody likes purple.
He's going to try getting underneath the 5. By the 8, I think. Too much. Bump it.
So there's
5-8
that combo you wanted.
And it's Christal up the bat. Not Christal, Doug. No.
That was Doug.
Shaun. Same thing.
I mean, close.
Shaun Doug. Doug Shaun.
The-
I can't believe she missed that 4 ball. It was 2 feet away, straight in. Here she is. The queen. Huh? Diet Pepsi. Diet
Pepsi.
She knows. Wendy gave it to her.
So that's my other half showing up.
And who's your other half?
Miss JD. And she's probably forgotten more about the game than I know, but I may have her sit in with you.
Whatever.
I'm sure she would enjoy it. And she's definitely prettier than I am, Chris. I gotta be honest with you.
She is, but I enjoy the communication with you as well. John Askew, you know that better than almost anybody, my friend. It was great chatting with you today on Facebook. You should drop me a number. I'll give you a call sometime. We can chit-chat a little bit.
Yeah, John, that's exactly what I'm thinking. When you get out of position, then you start making hard shots.
Yep. Thank you, sir. So try banking the 5 back where you're standing. There it is. The Lemelin 2 shot. Great shot. Little heavy on the speed, but not really, because now you can cut the 6, come back cross table for the 7 up.
Yeah, there's plenty of pockets for that 7 ball. He has plenty of options depending on what Christal decides to do.
Just got to make the 6, come straight across table, and get on the 7. Perfect. It's like playing a little bit more speed, going twice. Come back across. And then you have to hit it as gingerly. And now he's got to try to cut the 7 all the way up and leave it there for the 8.
Is gingerly a redhead joke? Just double checking.
No.
I'm just.
I don't know if he can cut it all the way up. He'll scratch. It's going to scratch if he goes all
Yeah,
the way up.
a little too hard.
I like banking it cross corner. Bank it with some speed. If you leave it, if you make it, you leave yourself there for the 8. If you don't, it's going to come around the table and give you opponent some distance on it. Or up behind the 9, even better.
I can be honest, looking at the table from this vantage point, it's a whole different feeling. A whole different feeling. I appreciate you letting me in on this, Chris, just to see it from a different way.
We got 6 views we can check out. Ooh. There we go.
Oh, this right here.
This is the 3 rail position.
Yeah, this should get, just go with it. Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
I thought
Wipe your feet there.
Yeah, I thought it was. I don't know if it was lag or if I thought I was just going to die.
All right. Doug's got to dig in to make this one and tie this up. 4-4. Hi, sweetie.
So, sweetie, he wasn't saying to me. He was saying to Miss Julie
There it is.
Dunning.
4-4. Tie ball game. Guys, I don't know if you guys have checked out. Well, first thing I want to talk about is the man is back. Strokers in Pelham, New Hampshire. He has finally done it. He's opened his new room up in Concord, New Hampshire. Capital City Billiards, 219 Fisherville Road in Concord. That's 219 Fisher Road in Concord, New Hampshire. Capital City Billiards. That's Jeff Burnham's new place. So he owns both Strokers in Pelham, New Hampshire, as well as Capital City Billiards. All right, 4-4, race to 7. 3 ball down. Got a tough shot on the 1, but he's got a shot on the 1. Hung it up. I think she has the whole ball. A lot of blue in that 2. Side pocket? Nope. Let's just follow this down, and then she have the 4 on the side. I'm going to drop back a little bit more than that, but 4 goes on the side. Float down table for the 5. She would have got the cue ball a little bit more towards the center of the table, up closer to the 4. They knew it would have been a better angle to float over for the 5. This could be a little difficult. Yeah. All right, you can bank this 4 ball. You can play the cue ball to get underneath the 8. Play it safe. Let me know when you're back. You there?
I'm here.
There you go. Gonna crank this 4 cross side. Ooh, almost. Sit, boo-boo.
Oh, forcing Christal to do the same thing.
Yeah. Just going to bank this cross side. It's kind of a weird angle. You got to play with this one a little bit of speed and some inside English because you got to kill the angle off the rail. Yeah, you got to punch that ball. But left a tough shot.
And not even about the 4-ball, but getting back down for that, well, 5-9.
I like trying to cut the 4 in the top right corner and bring the cue ball three rails around and down here by the 5-9 and try to hide it down in there somewhere. So you're really going to try to play it safe.
But he's going left side. Oh, no.
He's going to go off the 6. We'll give him that. He tried that too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he was actually aiming for that. So that's
no toilet ball. This is just a stop shot. You draw back a little bit, get an angle on the 5. Didn't want to drift down.
Yeah, just play a little, put it behind the 8-ball. Oh, he's going.
His game's going to angle scratch in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, no.
You got good.
Well, what the hell do I know? Yeah.
Nice angle. Play the 7 all the way up. Float up table. Nice shot to the 8. Just make the 7. 8's automatic. Nice smooth stroke.
Yeah, there it is.
Like that. Good shot by Doug.
Doug's a good shooter. I mean, I was fortunate enough to play with him on a team early on when he started. He's really put some time in on the table.
Yeah, he missed that. Wow. Well, this is not easy.
Yeah.
I'm playing it safe here.
Yeah, set it right on the rail. Let them try to get fancy with it. I'm hoping she don't go for it.
She's calling the 9.
Oh, she's going to set on the short rail. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do is put the 8-ball on the short rail and send the cue up table.
Did it hit the rail?
Yeah, it hit this rail.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Yep. I was too focused on the destination, not the origin. That was too bad.
I'm banking the 8 up table, leaving the cue ball on the end rail here, like transposition it. Send the 8 up there and bring the cue ball here. Try to hit the middle diamond on the long rail. Kind of like that, but I wanted to leave the cue ball down here and send the 8 up table. Hitting it a little thicker.
Now he has the option to play it, go 1 rail, 2 rail, back over.
You got to go 2 rails because otherwise you end up on the 50-yard line if you try to hold it.
Yep.
It's best to go across and come back over.
Yeah, you play a little bit of right on that.
Yep. Try to hold the line. Ooh. Same thing here. Instead of trying to thin it and hold it for the 9, let your stroke out. Let it go across the table. Hit it with a little bit more authority. Hey, Kylie. How are you? Warren, what's going on, brother? Oh, my God. You missed that one. Oh, Chris is going to fire that up in the corner for sure. Bada boom, bada bing. It's not straight in, though.
Pocket speed, a little bit of bottom.
She loves bottom. She's such a great shot maker. Look at this. Look at this shot.
Yeah,
Holy
that
smokes.
was great.
I don't know where she gets her eyes from, but I want them. I want those eyes. See if John can seal the deal here. They'll go up 1.
Oh.
He stabbed at it. He didn't even stroke the ball.
That's fortuitous with the leave, but yeah, that was unfortunate.
You got to play it safe here. You could try to cut it in, but I wouldn't.
No, just pocket speed, just sit on the long rail.
You might try to. I think he's going to try to spin it in, I think, with some right English.
I don't think it's close enough to the rail to really.
He's going to hit the rail here and come into it. What was that? Oh, your phones?
Oh, see?
I missed it.
That was.
Oh, look at this. I'm doing the instant replay and catch it. Even though I wasn't watching.
That was better than I thought.
Yeah. He did spin it, though. That's like what we talked about.
Yeah. Unless it's sitting on the rail, I won't try that shot unless it's sitting right on the rail.
Well, yeah, because then it's easier. You spin it in. But
yeah,
the way he was so far on this side of it, it was an easy hit. The problem was the scratch like he almost experienced. That was a really good attempt. All right, 5-4. It's a race to 7. Almost made the one. I mean, the cucumber in the side. No shot on the one. We're going to be pushing out here. What's your push here? You going to push down to the bottom rail here? Below the 9? Around the first diamond?
The phenomenal question, because I would want a shot that I can do that I don't think my opponent could.
You gave him a straight in shot.
Yeah.
One. Well, it's in the rail, so that's tough.
That is tough.
But the way he played it, if you make the 1, you get the 2 ball here.
And all you have to do is pocket speed on the 1, then you have the 2, 3.
The on here, if he would have hit the 1, you know, a bunch of things could have happened.
Yeah, then you're playing with how the cue is going to react.
Don't set up a 1-9er.
You know, coming from a redhead, she just beat that like a redhead stepchild.
Yeah. I like playing this bottom, draw it to the side rail and back out for the 2. Just kind of suck it to the rail. Just punch it over. Missed that by a lot. All right, you know what the shot is here, right?
Mark checking in from Rockland, California.
Yeah, he's in here every week. Great
Wow.
guy. That's what I would have done right there.
That is beautiful.
I saw that coming from the get-go. Yeah, Mark. How you doing, Mark? He watches every week from California.
That is fantastic.
He must find it interesting. Or makes fun of us a lot. I don't know. Jake Harrison, how are you, sir? Zach Corsi.
I don't know.
Jason Chang, the Chang man.
You've got that kind of voice, Chris, that it's worth tuning in for.
I don't know about that. I think a lot of people turn the volume off rather than listen to me.
Yeah. So, I got that face that's good for radio, so I appreciate you letting me in.
Come on. He's got that scratch down tonight.
He does.
To a science.
Well, this is a quick, easy 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, you say it's easy, but game is a pool of millimeters. All you be is a millimeter off and you're screwed.
From this side of the table.
From this side of the table, it's always easy.
1, 2, 3, 4 is really, really quick and easy for these folks.
This I'm following to the rail and back out for the 3. Top center. Playing out a little bit of speed to come out to get the angle.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I wasn't a huge fan of that because he left himself with her possibly hitting the 7 and stunning it. But it still gives her an angle to get back on the 5.
You just want to stop it for the 4.
Yeah, but she was overcompensating for that.
If she would have stopped here, the 4 ball, and come around for the 5. Now, how do you get to the 5? It's more difficult. Especially now because he's almost straight in.
Yeah. Yep.
So if they would have stopped it here and created the angle, it was natural. Pool's a game of angles, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Natural
the correct
position.
angle to get to the correct ball.
Well, that
was
wasn't too
pretty
shabby.
good. That was pretty good, but he had to hit that with a lot of speed, which makes it more susceptible to missing or rattling the ball.
And then getting all the way back up there for the 6. That's good times.
Look at Christal cutting this down the rail. She's good for that shot. We'll see here in a second.
Well, would she bring it up past that 8?
She's cutting right down the rail.
Oh, there it is.
The Christal shot. God, she makes good shots. And she's now starting to get position, so she's going to be deadly real soon.
So I'm going to be biased as I'm on a team with her that, I need her to do well. I'm going to show a little bias.
7 all the way up. She's good for this one, too. She shoots so straight. That's her thing. Look how straight she shoots. I would have followed a little bit forward, but that's okay because now she's got the angle to play the 8, or he's got the angle to cut the 8 in and come across, but he could end up on the 50-yard line on this 9.
Unfortunately, I'm wondering if she was trying to pull it back further because I'm not sure why she would just stop it there.
Because she likes bottom. On all her shots, she shoots bottom. Well, most of the times, if you watch her, she hits bottom. So this is tough. Yeah, see, that was a tough cut.
A great lead,
And he ended up right on the 50-yard line with the 9. Doug's good for cutting this in, I think. I can see him cutting this in. No,
he wasn't even trying. Yeah. He was giving it back.
He's playing safe. I'm playing safe here. I'm playing the 8-ball up table, trying to put the cue ball into the 9.
If you can set that behind there.
Just follow it down here to the rail.
Yeah.
Even if they can see the 8 and you get the 8 up table, it's a tough shot.
Nope.
This isn't going to be a tough shot. Cut that right in the corner. Won't get the scratch into play here on this one. You got to be careful.
I see him playing it possibly
Top right.
going a little too quick and having the 9 in the same direction.
You got to be careful with the scratch here. You come out 2 rails, almost to where he is now. Control the speed of Whitey. Nice shot.
Yeah, but too quick. That's what I was worried about. It was too quick. Yeah, I knew he'd go in that same direction because I knew, unfortunately, he's been playing a little fast with his speed.
I can see Doug making this one. Make it 5-5. Or not.
All right, the Lemelin.
The Lemelin shot. You got to play this one with some bottom because if you hit it center ball, you're going to scratch in the side. You're following the tangent line. So you're going to play this about 5 o'clock on the cue ball, if not just straight bottom center, and just pull it a little bit below the side pocket.
Which, unfortunately, it's going to jack up a little too much. Yeah.
He's going to leave it hanging, though. It's not a hanger, but it's definitely makeable.
All right. Should just tie it right up.
On his shots here.
Oh.
Biscuit loving turkeys.
He was smiling when he did that, folks. He was smiling.
Yeah, he didn't hit that aggressively.
Yeah. He meant to be a gentleman and just happened to pop off. No, Shaun's a good guy.
Shaun's a great guy, yeah.
Wow. I just wanted people sitting at home think that he was a bad sport. Nope, he was smiling when he did that. Just trying to get
I would have got a little agitated if I missed that shot too.
Yeah,
be honest.
Yeah.
Stu Rainey. Mark, you ever come to Buster's? You let me know, and I'll buy you dinner and the drinks. On me, buddy. Coming from California, yeah. I used to live in California. I know exactly where it is.
Stu, I want you to thank your wife tonight for busting on me when I was playing pool, keeping me in check and making sure that I know that I still have a lot of practice I need.
She shoots good too.
She is. She's a
I don't
great
even know
shot.
the women shooters these days. The women are getting so strong.
Hey, nothing
There's
wrong.
enough tournaments too for them to play in, so that's awesome. I mean, the JP New Tour is unbelievable. She does such a great job with that tour.
So the one ball. So it looks like we need to push out again.
He's gonna go real.
Oh,
first.
he's gonna go. He's gonna go for it.
He's going real first into it.
Which, there's a benefit to that. I mean, if you know you can hit it. Oh,
made it.
shit. Okay. Pardon. I'm going to give you up. That was a nice shot, Doug.
And position for the 2. He can't even miss that.
Only because I love Sean. I'm going to laugh.
And I think he's got the angle here to play the 3 and come straight up table for the 4. It's top center. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a toilet bowl. I just soft roll the 3 and bump the 6. The 6 will bump towards the corner pocket, and you'll have the 4 ball.
Yeah, you just need very light.
Just tap it in. Happy Gilmore.
No, not Happy Gilmore. We ain't going for 400 yards.
No, remember the tap, 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 tap. Just tap it in.
All right, fair enough. I just watched that about a week ago.
I just watched it this weekend because Ari was here and he loves Adam Sandler.
So Christal went the long way.
Looked like a spot shot. I thought she was going to just soft roll it in, bump the 6, have it right there.
She enjoyed going around the world a long way.
This is the exact shot like Christal did earlier. Banked the 4 cross corner. Coming across the face of the ball. Oh, it went right in. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think it went either from my vantage.
Yeah, sometimes the angle's a little odd. Should be looking right now to see if the 6 goes by the 7 or if they clearly know it goes by the 7. That's the right shot.
And Christal and John right on the hill here.
Yeah, for the first set. Nice shot. I'm assuming the 6 goes. So looks like he's got a slight angle, so he wants to follow us down and come back up. Not necessarily slam it in.
Since Stu popped in, I want you to know that JD's here, and she reminds me all the time that you served her first drink here at Buster's when she was old enough.
Better than serving her first drink when she wasn't old enough.
Well, I mean, I'm not the police, but yeah.
Michael Gamachi, what's going on, buddy? Scraping the bottom of the barrel for a goal. That is not nice, Mike.
You're not wrong, Mike. You're not wrong.
I got the one and only Roger Bromley here. You kidding me?
But in all fairness, I love Mike. I can't say enough good things about him. I think he's the greatest guy in the world. The only thing that I would want more than him is genital warts.
It's what?
You heard me.
I'm not repeating that one. His 2 kids, his 2 grandchildren come on Sunday for the junior league.
No.
Juan and Wanda and Sean.
I want you to know, Chris, that Mike Gamache is the first one who got me into this league. We worked together years ago, and he asked me if I wanted to play, and I enjoyed playing way back. So I would not be here playing if it wasn't for Mike Gamache.
Maybe you're taking people's lunch money if it wasn't for Mike Gamache. I thought you could have cut that right inside. Well, that's a nice angle to cut this in and go straight across the table and get on the 9. It's got a nice angle for it. They're on the hill. So
yeah,
I
they
look
just
for them to get out here.
Bring it right straight back and have the 9 up in the opposite corner.
Yeah.
Perfect
there you position. Go. Is Bowley. Think of a toilet bowl. Did I say Bromley? Is
Bowley.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Bowley.
It's not like I just met you.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what he did there? If you watched, he hit the cue ball. He didn't hit the cue ball in the center.
He
He hit
just
it on the right side, which threw the odds ball to the left, and that's why he missed that shot.
he made an assumption.
So guess what? 6-5. It's not over yet. It's not over till it's over.
To Christal's benefit, though, that was great job getting right where her partner needed. That's what makes
beautiful job.
That's what makes these Dutch double games so much fun. Is that you're counting on somebody else.
Absolutely. Hey guys, make sure you check out JT Thompson, Just the Tip Cue Repair. 603-231-8035. He's running his business out of Capital City Billiards and Strokers. JT Thompson, 2-ball down. Nice shot on the one, dressed up. 3 balls right there. This could be a runnable rack. I mean, look at, you got the 4 right there by the pocket. Play the 1, play the 3. You got to get the angle from the 4 to get back down here for the 5. That's the key to this rack, is the 4 to the 5. Do you agree?
Yeah, no.
4 to the 5 is the key to get out this rack.
Yeah, but as long as they leave themselves over this side on the left side of the table so they have a little bit of an angle, they get right back down on it.
Yeah, they got to get themselves good off the 3 to the. That's going to be tough here because
play too hard on that 3 and then you don't have a shot on the 4 whatsoever.
Yep. Or diet on the rail so it's straight in. I mean, there's a few things that can happen here.
Yes.
Key is to get an angle on the 3 off the 1, so you can come out almost center table.
Identify what that angle is when you get on the 3 so you don't play too soft or too hard.
That might do it. Just use some bottom and just punch it off the rail. Just got to make the ball.
Just pocket speed.
Just pocket it. Just pocket
A little too hard.
Just pocket it.
Oh, no, he still had an angle.
The 7. You know what's coming here? The old infamous Stu, kick and stick. Kick the 3 from behind, leave the cue ball right there behind the 7, and kick the 3 up table. She hit the 7 first, I think. She hit the 7 first. Yeah. Yeah, she hit the 7 first.
Seven first.
Now see, here I play a better angle off the 3 to get up there for the 4.
Yeah.
He's going to be buried.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, he got lucky. Oh, did he get lucky?
And
he's
still
got
gets
the
an
angle to get down for the 5.
Yes, he does.
Come in between the 9 and the rail.
Nobody likes combos, though.
He got lucky. I mean, he was on his way to getting stitched.
And again, Doug's a solid shooter, so he'll get him in a good spot.
This ain't going to be good. He's going to rip on the 9? Nope. Wide open. But leaves the 6-7 combo. Unless he can get short side off the 6. Play the 5 and come up in, between the 6 and the rail to play it down here in the bottom left.
Nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody likes combos.
I see a bank. You know what I like to do is play the 6 into the rail and put the cue ball behind the 7.
Between the 7-8, yeah. I would try to play speed.
Right here.
Yeah, play soft enough to get this cue over by the 7-8. First thing I thought also.
Yep.
I'm not saying I could do it.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, I'm not saying I could do it.
You can do it from here.
From here, I could do it all day
Joe
long.
Nash, what's going on, brother? We need steak soon, my friend. What the heck's going on here?
She went for the carom, I think.
She did. Miss Jamie Cabral, how are you, sweetheart?
No, I
haven't seen you in a while.
Just because I'm going to hit it, I'm calling the 9 over.
One of my biggest life regrets was getting Roger into pool. Did you pee in his Wheaties this morning or something?
Who are we talking about? Must be Mike.
Mike Camachi.
Well, that's because his game didn't keep pace with mine. That's what I think he's thinking.
That's because you were out of the military and you were a sniper. So I always call you the sniper. I watch you shoot and it's like, it's on the table, Roger's making it. Good. He's coming 98% of making it, if not 99.
Mike is my idol, though. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
Who you calling Papa, Joe? Because you're a Papa, too. I think you're a Papa double time, right? What was going on there? Just in case 9?
Yeah, he had a plan with a 9. I don't think it came together. Hey, Mr. Nash. This is Roger. Love you, man.
I haven't seen him in a long time. Double Papa.
I like to say that I've played Joe quite a few times, and I've done pretty well against him most times. But last time we faced, he spanked me like a kid. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Joe.
6 ball goes right in. Got to create the angle off the 7 to get up for the 8.
Yes, Joe. Yep.
Gentleman has a question for you, I believe. He's trying to write it out.
Mr. Randy.
Hopefully he spent time in school and he can write.
He writes left-handed, so I'm questioning his ability to write right now.
I like this angle because you can cut the 8 in and come across table. I like playing this with some spin.
Joe, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Nash, I believe you and I are on a team together now.
Straight across table. Some bottom. Oh my!
He has had all that kind of luck tonight, and that's not good luck.
That's the diamond. Get the deep shelf. You said, "Who's that guy you're sitting with? He's a jerk." Oh, I have you on there.
Walt Barstow. So Walt and Randy, that would be fun. I've known Walt a long time. His brother used to work for me at one point.
Randy and Austin, right? I got you scheduled for 8:16. Can you make that? Can you make that match? What are you asking me here? Instead of playing each other, you're going to play a whole different thing?
Hey, nice job.
I'll add it on here on the list.
Great job, John. John and Christal coming through with that first set right there. Nice work. So he finished. I know you were, you're busy setting up, future events. Chris, thank you for that.
So they won the first set.
They did.
John and Christal, nice.
It was a little touch and go on that 9 ball. I like to call that a motorboat there, It
used the whole pocket.
Oh yeah, he did. But it went.
So they won the first set.
Mr. Nash, not unfortunately. You know that you have been dying to have me on the same team as you. I look forward to playing with you.
Hey, this is a family channel.
Maybe teach you a couple of things. I've watched your game.
Let me write this down before I forget it. So Walter Barstow and
Senior? Or senior?
And senior against Randy and Austin.
Hey, go ahead and put me in for a date. Just put TBD.
To be determined?
Yes, because I have been waiting to.
You got to be aggressive. You can't procrastinate.
This is true. This is true. And you can always, now that I have a job where I have weekends off, Chris, if you ever have an opening on a Friday night, don't hesitate to send me a text.
You need to make sure I get your phone number because I don't think I do.
You will have that before the night's over.
After all these years that I've known you, I don't think I've had your number.
I know. After all these years, you're right.
It's been quite a few years.
It has.
Look at how old Catherine is. She was playing in my junior league.
Yeah, she was playing when she was 13.
She was actually too young to play in the junior league, if I remember.
I feel like she was 13 when she started, and she'll be 18 this year. So 12 or 13. So, yeah, it's been a minute.
Is that small-time Roger in the booth? No, it's big-time Roger. He's taller than me.
And my young man Nick just joined as well. Nick and I had a chance to play that Wednesday night tournament here.
Wow, he has scratched so much tonight. He's got that down to a T.
He does. He's had that kind of luck.
Maybe we could paint the object ball. We'll use it as a wild card. Oh, they switched the 8-ball. Race to 5. Yeah, put that in here. Roger, do you have any interest of running Friday night fights and doing what I'm doing here over the summer in case I can't get somebody in and I need somebody to cover a match? Or are you good with that?
I'm. If you want to teach me, I'm happy to. I do not have the expertise that the audience is looking for, but I'm sure I can come up with another novice player like myself.
Stu did it last week. He ran it fine. Russ Holmes did it one night. He's not the most technical person.
No, I'm talking about expertise of pool.
You mean commentating?
No, I'm talking about knowing what's going on in the game, yes.
Well, I don't either. Look at me. And I've been doing this for years.
Stu is a different level player.
Stu Rainey is
and
the man.
Mr. Russ Holmes, I have a ton of respect for him.
Where's his game climbed?
Oh, man.
But he plays every day.
And did you see he put 2 diamonds in his house?
Oh, I've been there. Have you been there?
I haven't. He doesn't invite me.
2 diamond. No, he doesn't have 2 diamonds. He's got a 10-foot. He's got a 10-foot and a 9-foot diamond.
Oh, okay. I only see what he posts online. We actually live not too far from each other, but if you're listening, Russ, I'm waiting for my invite. I mean,
they're playing right now up there. They're playing every Friday night. They do a little chip tournament thing. Everyone goes up there and plays, and they put Friday night fights on his 80-inch TV.
No.
So they're probably laughing at us right now.
But Russ is a gentleman. He's a good guy.
Now there's another good player right there, Mr. Jeff James. He's another dynamite player, but he won't play a Friday night fight. I'd like to get him. And another one is Evo. He won't play either. It's tougher with 8-ball because you don't know the patterns they're going to go with because you don't know their strengths.
Yeah, when you get out of position, what are you going to do from there? Yeah.
Wow, got unfortunate there. The old deep shelf of the diamond. You got to make them.
So when I look at 8, I just look at the same thing most of us do. What don't I like? And figure out how I'm going to go and break that out somewhere. And then if I don't
When you're talking about choosing solids or stripes, or you're just talking about your pattern?
Well, if she's shooting high ball right now, I'm already trying to figure out, like I know my 14 is my weak ball on that whole setup.
Yep.
But now if she's trying to lead the 14, that 10 leads you right up to the 14. That's a great way to get away from that, so that way the 2's not blocking it.
It does. It also leads you right to the 12, which will take you to the 14. See, if he's going to go for the 14, he should have got further down table.
Yeah, too soft on that. Because you don't want to be shooting that 12 ball in the direction of the 2.
But Chris will cut that in, no problem. Because it's Christal.
But at the same
that
time,
shot right there is you always heads for a scratch.
But at the same time, say exactly what I was saying. You don't want that 12 going toward that deuce.
And he's got to bank the 11 here. See, he's taking all his soldiers off the field. He's got nowhere to hide to play it safe.
And if you can't run them all, it's not worth running any.
Especially with that 2-ball there, because that 2-ball is a hanger. So that's like, hey, I'm a free get out of jail free card.
Yeah, amen.
I mean, now that you don't have an easy shot on the table, I mean, you got that 2-ball where you can get to anywhere on the table from there. Play the 2 here, come around, get position on the 3 in the side, follow forward for the 7. A little soft. Would have liked to have been straight on that 3. Playing it all the way up.
Yeah, he's going straight down.
Nice shot. 7 in the same pocket.
I think he's going 7-4 in the same pocket. I think that's
He's
what.
got to get off the rail and come over for the 4. That's the problem here. He
Yeah,
needs a
but
little bit more angle.
I think that's what he's going to try for, though. Just, playing with Shaun for so many years. Or he's going to end up falling it down and have to shoot the 7 in the opposite direction.
He might end up hitting it fat if he's going to hit it with some speed. No, he's good.
No.
Get out a little more, a little more.
So, yeah, just.
He's going to have to draw this one, or is he going to try to go under the 8 and come around?
Nah, I think you're right on your first thing.
Going around it.
All right, Shaun hasn't had a whole lot of luck with being a finisher. So
that was 9 ball. This is 8 ball. Different game.
He's still going to be a finisher. I hate to be the jinxer.
You did it. You jinxed him. Commentators jinx. I'm telling you, it's a thing. So what I'm doing here?
Defense.
I'm playing the 15 or the 12 down here.
Yep.
And put
Absolutely.
The right up behind the 11.
Absolutely.
You're kicking, baby. She's going for the shot, though.
She was going for it. I mean, still not an easy shot, but she could have had left ball in hand.
I'm putting the cue ball right on top of the 8 here. Making him jacked up over the 8 to shoot. Make it more difficult. He's going for the bank, and he got it.
That was a great shot.
That was a Smithsonian shot.
Yep.
Good shot by Doug. And they draw first blood. Okay. Roger stepping out to go do a line. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Gonna go stretch a little bit, smoke a little bit. Come on, guys, share that stream. Get us some players. Some viewers, I mean. Oh, I'm going to have to go on time for 1 second here. I got more important matters to take care of. Give me about 10 seconds. You are, Amy. All right, here we go. Rack number 2. Dry break. I'm liking high balls here. I think high balls is the way to go. Maybe that 15. Is that the 15? No, the 12 on the side. Now play the 15 to the 13. Oh, hold on, guys. Take care of important matters. We gotta go hang out sometime. Unless you guys.
Yes, we hope to make a date. Hit me up.
Yes, love. All right. 13 all the way up. He's got to draw off this. He's got to kind of draw off this 13 to get on that 10. There's no other shots. You'll try to draw. He wasn't going low enough to draw the ball. Should try banking the 9 cross side. Carl Chapman, what's going on, buddy? Oh, it was a great shot, but unfortunately she scratched. It was a great shot. Wow, that was unfortunate. Mr. Chapman, I got you playing Steve on June 28th, buddy. Steve Fleming. I think we discussed that in the past. We shot on the 2. I like playing the 5 in the side, setting up for the 4. He's playing the 6. I got to tell you, I like playing that 5 ball. Plus, you move the real estate around. You locked up the 4. Got no shot on the 14, so the 14's tied up. You can play a safe off the 11, put the cue ball underneath the 414. That's what he was trying to do. Didn't quite get there. Five will now go in the side. Play a little bit of top. You float forward, play the 1 in the side right after it. Is this 11 straight in? No, it's got an angle on the 11, so you can play the angle on the 11. Top center should be able to take you into that 14. Which got into the 14, just didn't make the ball. I'm trying to cut this 4 ball in the corner. Send the cue ball up table. I think one of them went to the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to play a quick little clip from my friend from Dragon Billiards in upstate New York. He's also he's got a storefront. He also has online sales as well as online instruction. He's a CSI instructor as well as a
American Q Sports
certified
certified coach
instructor.
Kim, the Dragon Young, is now accepting new students.
Check out this device
From
called the
novices
Center
to
Point
pros,
Training
the
Cue
Dragon
that he
helps you
developed
find
to
your best game with
learn how to
in-person
use
or
center
online
ball.
instruction
If you don't hit
available
center ball, you will
worldwide.
definitely
Need
miscue.
help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways.
Next screen is that
Subscribe
Center
on
Point
Patreon
cue.
for personalized video content. Visit our
Yep, right
online
there.
pro shop for the lowest
So if you don't
prices
learn to
on
hit
the
center
highest
ball
quality
with
pool
that,
cues,
you'll
accessories,
definitely
and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction
miscue.
and Pro Shop.
All right, we are back. Sean's going to try to make that 4 ball in the corner. No, he's playing a safe. That 14 will definitely go all the way up. Come off the rail for the 10. He makes it. Oh. Hitting that ball, I think, caused that not to go. Otherwise, I think it was gone. Yeah, I'm playing the 5 to the 4. Go straight into the rail and come out for the 6. Get rid of those 2 balls, then you can go down the table and clean up the 1, 3, 7. A little bit more gas there. Wanted to be straight on that 6 so you can play the 1 down here in the corner. I think now they're playing the 1 in the corner right now, which is going to leave that lone soldier up there, the 6. Doug's shooting, so he's going to come out 2 rails for the 1 on the side. Just cut it in the corner. A little bit more gas. Can he cut that in the corner without scratching? Let's see here. That's really close. He put top on it and he might hit the point. It's really iffy. I think he might be able to hit the point. He's got to hit it perfect. Unless the 3 goes between the 10 and the 7 in the corner. If that goes, he's got that shot on the table. Can't really tell. I think that's what he's shooting, though. Well, he tied up his 3, but he opened up the 7, I believe. But this is going to take. Oh, she's trying to get into that 9 ball. She tried to get into that 10 ball. I'm sorry, I said 9 ball. I meant 10 ball. She wanted to break into that 10. She just caught it right up the rail to scratch. Just going to play this 7 and bump the 3 ball to the rail and out. Now you get the 3. Cut the 3 down the rail. Come back out near the 8 for the 1 on the side. You got to play the 3 here. Why is he playing the 1? I think that was a mistake. He should have played the 1. I mean the 3, then the 1. Nice shot, Doug. All the way uptown. Should be able to just fall to the end rail and back up for the 11. Just control the ball. Nice shot. 14 people watching. Is she? What's her name again? Miles? Hi, Miles. I heard you're watching us from the Philippines. That's awesome. You have a great husband. Julio, what's going on, my brother? How are you? All right. So they tied up 1 apiece. So we got Mr. Shaun Wjuan's wife is watching from the Philippines. So we got an international viewer tonight. So that's awesome. This is a great app, but it doesn't work appropriately. It sucks. Roger Bowley. God dang it.
Give it another 5 or 6 years and
We'll get it down.
yeah. You know,
I'll have it down by the time you come to my funeral.
so funny story. In college, I met someone with the same last name as me. We had to be sitting next to each other. The teacher called on her first and said Bowley, and she or Bowley rather, and she corrected and said Bowley. Then he called on me because I happened to coincidentally be sitting
bowley.
next to her, and I said bowley, and he thought we were setting him up, but turns out that we had the same spelling, but we pronounced it differently. And by the way, she pronounces it wrong.
Of course she does.
Just to be clear.
Because it's ready. It's your name. I'm playing solids here, I think. Playing the 3 in the side to set up for the 1. That's what I'm thinking. The 3, the 1, the 6, then the 4. You got to come over after you play the 4 to get on the 2, then to play back for the set. The 5 ball is your tough ball here. Oh.
Yeah. That.
Well, see if they play the 1.
Yeah, that was an interesting opening shot.
Playing the 1 to come back center table for the 6 in the side. On the rail. If it goes now, you can play the 7. And then the 4. Open the pocket for the 5. And then you got to just figure out how to get that 15 move so you can get the 5 to shoot.
That's the fun shot of, yeah, interesting.
What is she shooting? She never hit a 5-4 combo?
I think she may have just been trying to leave the 6 in the center of the table and just make it everything else tough. And everything else is tough.
Yeah, that's true because now there's no balls hidden on lows.
Yeah, I think
and
she
there's
just,
no shots for high ball.
I mean, I think she played the 5 too hard, but I think she was just looking at what can I hit that's tied up, because that's a great strategy in 8-ball. No reason to run a table if it can't run a table.
Yep, that was a great play.
Good.
You overcut it.
But blocked the 7,
But
so
you got
another one
way
tied
up
up.
table, so that's good. There's nothing easy here. 6 in the side. That's about it.
Yep, and that's what he's looking at.
Still, it's not a hard. I mean, the easy shot. A lot of blue. That must be Sean's wife. My son, Sumley. Sean, is this your wife? My son, Sumley.
What is it?
Is that her?
That's his milestone. I can't read it. Milestone Samelo.
Is that your wife? Yes. She's watching. She's got the hearts up. I thought she loved me. She loves Sean. Dang it.
No, she loves you too, Chris.
Nobody loves me. Except for Steve Sutton. Oh, there he is. Sutton's watching.
I love you, Chris.
Shut up. Sydney, how are you, merchant? Come on, guys. Share that stream. Let's get some viewers going. God. Yeah. Julio watching. Carl. Nicholas. Joe Nash came out from under a woodpile somewhere.
You know, I need to make sure I share the stream, Chris. I got to be honest, I let you down.
You never let me down, Roger. Bowley. Did I say it right?
You did. You did.
And John Lemelin. He's been on the stream a bunch before, and I've always called him Lemelin. Nobody ever corrected me. He didn't even correct me.
My better half played on a team with John.
Why is everyone in love with Chris? They're not, Dave. It's a fictitious thing.
He's a gentleman, David. He's a gentleman.
I think he's related to Russ Holmes, our good friend. I love Russ. I love his family.
Going for the combination. You know, that's a shot that I avoid. Mr. Gamache earlier could have attested to that if I do a combination, I know I'm not.
You avoid it like the sun?
That's a redhead joke. I can appreciate that. Us redheads are special breeds. If you're a redhead, I appreciate you more.
Cut that 3 in the side. Nope.
just moving in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I think the 14 will go. That's a tough cut.
if they're going to play that strategy, I see them trying to get that 7 to bounce out the 15 before doing a whole lot. Or at some point, just
They're low ball, right? Yeah, because John just tried to make the 3, so they're high ball. Doug and Sean a high ball. I think he's making this 14 across side. That's what he's trying.
going to cut it straight over.
He made it.
Yeah,
A great shot.
it was.
And the Friday Night Fight instant replay cam. That sometimes works. Just like everything, it sometimes works.
Yep.
Is he playing the 9 on the side, or is he playing it all the way out?
He aimed for the. Oh no, he's
I'm
going
playing it all
out.
the way up in the corner.
Yep, going to keep the 15 sitting there because it's a good blocker.
Well, you want to punch it so you can play the 11 on the side next. A shot. Well, he's got that 15. He's going to open the pocket for the 7. Unless he plays the 13, 7, 15, but it's a little
I think-
tricky.
I know all of those are terrible shots. I think I would do the 12 to either move their 4 out or take the pocket so their 5 doesn't have a way
That's
down
what I was
there.
saying. If you follow off the 12 down here in the corner, they're going to have a tough shot. But that, unless they get that 2 on the side.
Nope, he's
gonna
taking
clear
the duck.
pocket on the 15. Maybe he's going to go into and get the 7 out of there. Oh, I thought he was going to go the other way. I thought he was going to go this way and kick
Yeah.
the 7.
That would have worked out well.
Optimally.
Because now the 13 still doesn't have a
Going to
pocket.
play the 5 all the way up in the corner. Oh, they're high ball. Why do I keep screwing that up?
It's okay. It's early.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The lady league over there was just congratulating Chris for great commentating. Chris and the ladies.
I'm banging the 13 back where he's standing because that 4 ball makes that pocket huge.
And I think he's doing that
At first he was going cross side.
with a little bit of left.
Nope, he didn't even cut it.
Well, I think the 13's got a better pocket than it had before, if nothing else.
Yeah. I'm cutting the 3 in the side here. Coming around to try to get on that 6. It's a natural angle to get around for the 6, I think.
So lots of options now. 7's my last ball.
Yeah, 7 takes to the 8.
Yep. So
I'm
I'm
playing.
thinking
I'm playing the 2.
2, 6, 5, 2, 6, 3, 5, 7, 8.
Yep. That's what I see. You be careful when you play this 2 because it's going to run down table. You could play the 3 and come out between the 6 and the 10. Play the 6 back in the corner. But I think soft roll in the 2 on the side might be the ticket.
So I feel like 6 up or 2 up in the corner. Easy 6 over, 3 in the side. But he's going to take the... Well,
I'm definitely not taking the 7. He's taking the 7. I'm
Yeah.
not taking that. That's your key ball to get on the 8. Well, no, you can get to the 8 from the 5.
I don't know. That's... To me,
Ball
that...
down here. Now he's
I-
got the 2 on the side to the 6.
Going back to the Monday night quarterback thing, I feel like the 8, there's not a really great angle on that with that 13 there.
If you get
Oh,
in
yeah.
on here, it
Okay.
goes right
Nope,
in.
you're right. You're right.
So you just soft roll the 2 on the side. Create the angle on the 6 to go to the rail. Come back across with them. Come straight out across with a 3 in the side. A little bit more gas than that. Need the gas in the tank.
Yeah, little more than you wanted on that.
And you wanted to get
So-
straight in so you could pull it back for the 5. Now you got to run up table. and come back up for the 5.
Yep, we got to play a little harder.
You gotta play it inside, and you gotta come straight off the bottom rail and come back up. If you would have pulled it over here, so we could play that straight in, you just draw back for the 5, fall down for the 8. See, it's a game of millimeters, like we were talking earlier. Yeah, see, now that's bad. And it's all because of the angle off that last ball.
Well, then that means they're taking the 11 now, because if you wait till afterwards, it's hard to get the 11 gone. Yeah.
The 13 goes. He's saying it goes. I'm playing the 10 to the 11 to the 12 to the 13 8. If the 8 goes by that if the 13 goes by the 8, that's why I'm going. Playing the 10, the 11, the 12, then 13 the 8.
I definitely like the 12 being my second to last. Gets me in the right end of the table. So yep, that looks like he's seeing the same thing you're seeing.
11 in the side, float forward. Just get straight on the 12. Just roll it in. You don't have to hit it hard. Just got to make the ball. Nice shot, Shaun.
Nice and creep it
Follow
forward.
down. You said the 13 goes, so it'll bounce off the rail so you're not stuck on the rail. Perfect. You can either fall this forward. If there's a slight angle, you can fall it forward to the rail and back across, or just draw it.
Just don't give the commentator curse, because you know he'll come straight out over the 8 if you do.
There is no commentator curse. No such thing. Shh. Shut your mouth. And you just left it there for the 8.
That was great job.
And straight in and ooh.
Yeah, that was
missed
that was wide.
2-1. Guys, if you haven't checked these items out yet, make sure you're checking out Chris Wjuan's Cue Pockets. These great devices are a great way to hold your cue. They hold your joint protector, your bridge head, your cue extensions. You can get them with a cell phone charger built in. You can also get them if you play on multiple pool leagues or teams. You can get them with magnetic tops that are interchangeable for your team logo. There's a price list of them. I bought the one at the bottom, the deluxe. It's almost like a floating shelf. I bought a couple of those for Russ's pool room. And you get 6 cues, 3 on each end. And you get your joint protectors in the middle and a coaster for drinks. So those are the prices. But make sure you check it out. Go ahead and scan the QR code in the top left of your screen. Learn all about the Chris Wjuan's Cue Pockets.
And that's fantastic. If you can support anything that's not an Amazon purchase, I think that's fantastic.
Dry break. I'm thinking low ball here. You know what I'm playing? I'm playing, I don't know. I think I'm playing the 5 ball. If it goes by the 7, I'm playing the 5.
I don't feel like the 5 goes by the 7, Chris.
No, it does not. You're right.
So she's going for it anyways.
Playing the combo. Good shot.
Wow. Yeah, that was. I mean,
I'll now play the 4. I'd leave that 2.
Yeah, leave the 2 ball.
You're blocking the 10-14. You know, that's your safety. Play the 4 ball. Come out for the 5.
I'm not sure what he was doing there.
No, but he hit the wrong ball. That's a ball in the game.
He
She just said, shoot the 5. Roger, thank you so much for bearing with me tonight.
No, thanks for having
these
me.
Unbearable times.
Hey, when you're in the right company, it's all good times.
One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten was this thing.
A power block?
Yeah, Warren Bosch got it for me for my birthday. But what happens is the receptacles, they spin. So when you get these
Yep.
wall warts that cover up 2 or 3 outlets, now you just spin it and it only covers up one.
So you are the IT guy over me. So I'm going to take your.
That's nothing to do with IT though. That's just
No,
power.
I'm saying, but you're smarter with what makes sense. I'm going to give you all the credit in the world for that. If you're ever looking to know different types of tools, you give me a call. I got you.
Have you ever met my roommate,
Who's your roommate?
Bob Taylor? He's in Home Depot every single day, just about.
I have not. Well, maybe I have.
I'm sure
But-
you've met him and you probably don't know who he is.
I did tell you I don't work for Home Depot anymore, right?
All right.
Uh,
But you worked there for quite a few years, and he
No,
goes
only-
there
only
almost
13.
daily.
at my age, that's that's half my life because I'm so young.
I'm sure you saw Steve Fleming in there a lot.
All the time.
Same,
Yep.
see? Same thing. So Bob has an entire
Steve was a gentleman of a customer as well.
world. He collects hammers.
Hmm.
He has a wall full of stiletto hammers.
Interesting. Okay.
He's got like $500-$600 hammers. I shouldn't say that online because nobody knows where I live, but
No, but I'm going to look it up now in case I want to collect hammers.
he has a collection of hammers. I mean, a big one.
No, that's
from
interesting.
Stiletto. Like Stiletto was impressed. But he has like rolling toolboxes full of tools.
So this is New England, so it's not impressive. I have a decent collection of Red Sox stuff.
Red Sox?
Red Sox.
You're wearing White Sox though.
This is true. I have the Dream Team baseball. Everyone from Rico Petrocelli to Carl Yastrzemski.
Is she making that 5 in the corner? Sorry.
She is.
I knew who Carl Yastrzemski is actually. He played on the Red Sox. He was a pitcher 100 years ago.
He wasn't a pitcher.
Oh, who was a pitcher? Roger Clemens.
Yes, Roger Clemens was a pitcher.
You gotta give me credit, buddy.
Yes.
I don't do sports.
Everybody said Yastrzemski nobody could play the Green Monster like Yaz
He was known for batting, wasn't he? Carl Yastrzemski?
for playing the monster.
What's the monster?
Green Monster.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, guys, he's messing with me.
No, I don't know what the green
And
monster is.
Stu collects dirty dishes. Stu, I'm gonna make sure your better half gets home soon to help you with those.
You can wash them on Sunday at the Cinco de Mayo party because his wife just graduated. I forgot what she went to school for, but she just got graduated and she walks the aisle.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. And Stu, you collect W's. The wins. That's what you collect, Stu.
He collects everything. I lost track of what are they shooting, low or high?
Back in somewhere around 1999, Stu gave me my first rating. I think it was a D+ on the league back then. And apparently that was a perfect rating because I managed to get first place that night in the tournament. $85.
Push it in.
So, Stu, I appreciate you giving me my first win in a tournament because I was a D+ player, which was very accurate.
Now you're an A+ player.
I don't even know what that rating was all about because I don't know how that works since I've never seen it since. But apparently it was like A through D.
Yeah, Mark Dion used to do tournaments, and he used to. Oh, wow, he got lucky there.
Yeah.
I'm playing the 5 here, try to make it behind the 12.
So the sad thing about that, Stu, is that I had to pay for my brother to enter, which was $20 a piece, and we agreed to split, and I didn't think of it,
Oh,
and gave him his $40. I kept $45 because I wasn't smart enough to think I already paid $40 for us to play. So I made $5, and he made $40. So I'll tell him to send you a check.
So what happened here? Somebody go to the bathroom?
Again? Yep.
I think Christal found a child to hug.
Oh,
That
Ellie.
that precious child that's over there that has been shooting, she is not even as tall as the table, the bar top. She's
Nope.
5 years old. I'm told she's 5.
She is 5.
And she has her own Facebook page, I'm told.
She does.
And she was tearing it up over there.
She loves pool, and she plays on our junior league. And yes, somebody went to the bathroom. It wasn't Christal having to shoot.
So,
Right.
Stu,
Shaun-
this 5-year-old young lady is going to be taking you out. I give her 6 months. I'm sorry for all the years you put in, but I give her until she's 6 years old, and she's going to take you down.
I believe it. She works hard.
She would.
She comes in and she concentrates. Like, she really tries. I mean, we just got them shooting balls down the table right now, trying to develop, pre-shot routine and a stroke and staying down and getting your bridge and your grip.
One of the most amazing things I saw when playing in PA that one time, I went down
That
there a
kid
couple
with the
times.
platform heels.
There was a kid who did every shot with a bridge. He was too short to do the table, but
Oh,
he was
okay.
still running a rack,
Yep.
and he had to use a bridge on every shot. And that gave me hope that means that one day
You might make.
I
more.
might be able to make a shot.
And he's got to put it in. I'm playing the 11 here and drawing back for the 14. What's he doing? He's leaving a long shot on the 11, follow down for the 10. See, I don't trust myself to make the long shot, so I wouldn't leave. That's again coming down to playing to your
No, but that was.
your strengths. I wouldn't trust myself to make that easy shot.
But he's going to play it right down nice and have the 8 in that
Yep.
opposing corner.
Straight down table. Bada boom, baby. Hit it like a ding dong. Swing bang. Big Daddy. What's his name? Bert Canister. He had this saying. He used to say, "Ding dong, Daddy." You know who Bert Canister is? He's one of the original pool instructors in America. A lot
Nice
of stuff
job,
that's taught
Shaun.
today. That was a great shot by Shaun.
Yeah,
Um,
Sean straightened out
learn from him.
his nine ball. He seemed to be like it was just a little bit off, but he seemed to have found his groove here in 8.
Yeah, he's strong in 8-ball. All
He-
right, it's
he
3
found
to
his
1.
groove.
3 to 1. Because he has more options in 8-ball than he does in 9-ball. I think that's why.
Well, I mean, you
With
said it.
9-ball, you have to get specific position on a certain ball.
So I had someone I was playing with the other day, and they don't play 9-ball, and I request they play 9, not because I enjoy it. And they asked why, and I said because you have to learn to move the cue ball.
Yep.
And you don't get to adjust your strategy mid-fly like you can in 8-ball. So 9-ball is definitely a fun game like that. It infuriates me, but it's a fun game.
10-ball is better because you have to call every shot.
Every shot, every safe. One pocket. Chris, I gotta be honest. Somebody turned me on to one. Actually, it was Nash. If he's still on, Nash turned me on to one pocket.
You like
a
one
while
pocket?
back? I loved it. And Nash, if you're still on, I whooped you in like 3 racks in a row. I'm still undefeated against you, Nash. If you're on in one pocket, he taught me, and he hasn't got me yet.
One pocket's a tough game.
But
Very tough game. But it takes you through offensive and defensive play.
And it is so much fun for that defense to know when to take away a shot from them and give a shot to yourself.
Yeah, sometimes it's like watching paint dry.
Oh, man.
Great break. Nothing.
Big bust, no balls.
Steve DeRoches. He's played on Friday Night Fights before. He's always had a pleasure to be on stream. A lot of guys from Maine I haven't seen in a long time. They used to come here a lot. They get the new Tyson Trepanier, I believe his name is. Purchased American Pool and Billiards, and it's now Forest City Billiards.
Where are they located?
Right where the old American Pool and Billiards used to be, right in Portland, in that plaza. Have you ever been there?
St. John Street?
Yes.
I grew up on St. John Street. Yep. I didn't know it had changed, but I'm up there all the time. Actually,
I can't remember the other name of the pool room. It used to be before
you
American
go
Pool Billiards.
you go downstairs.
Yep.
Yep. I grew up there. My mother actually lives in Portland. I was in that pool hall back in November. I haven't been there since November.
Gonna try to cut that 15 on the corner. Does it go between the 4 and the 13? No, he's cutting in the side.
For those of you who haven't been to that pool hall in a while, if they try to put you in the back corner and you like to shoot pool, don't go back in the back corner. So you're going with 13. Nice shot.
I didn't even see that. I thought he was looking at the 15 on the side. Was he crazy?
I happen to look over at the actual table.
Oh. Sometimes it's deceiving.
Yeah, the screen's a little harder.
14 all the way up. Then you get 12 on the side. Their problem ball is that 10.
10 could be some trouble. Doug has really a nice clean shot. He can
9 on the side next, I think. Unless he try to play the 15 up between that 4 and 7.
just can't crush that.
Nice. Nice.
There you go.
Creating some movement. Feel the flow.
Okay, so the 12 doesn't go up. So he's got to be able to, pull it back?
I'm thinking the 10 on the side. See what he's going to do after the 11.
Suppose if he can get, see, pull it back. That's what I was thinking as well.
The, 12.
Yep. And then you can stop it, and you have the 10 over, and then the 15
beautiful.
up. Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, you play like you said, the 15 down here, the 10 up in the corner, follow for the 15 between the 4 and the 7.
No. Shaun wasn't seeing what he was putting down.
Nope, but I think the 10 goes by the 3 in the corner here.
But I think
tougher shot.
Pocket speed with a 10 in the side would have been
optimal.
And then you'd have 15 right between the 4, 7.
I think the 10 goes by that 3.
I think you're right. And he can pull it back a little bit to the left if it clears.
And then the 15 goes between the 4 and the 7.
Well, looking at your little thing, no,
It doesn't go?
No, it doesn't. Nope.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of close.
He's just going to have to set it down where it's playable later on. Leave your partner better.
Jim Tocchio, another long-time listener. You guys must get hidden checks or something in the mail from me or something, because I don't. Uh-oh. Dead ball. Christal's up. She's shooting that 6 between the 10 and the 7 if it goes. Nope, she's
playing the 7. Yeah,
That
6
must
to the
not
center
go.
of the table.
It must not go.
That's tough.
I was coming out around for the 4 in the back here.
Yep, she knew it. I heard her say, "I'm sorry." She knew she played that a little too soft.
So you can play it safe here. Leave the cue ball kind of where it is. Play into the 4. Bring the cue ball. Either play a ball up table or bring the cue ball back to the rail where the short rail. Just gonna try cutting that in the side. Be a hell of a shot. That's what he's looking at. Cutting in the side.
That is an interesting idea. I think I would thin it down and try to get the cue down here by the 5. Just see if I can get it off the rail and give them distance.
You could do that, or like I said, draw it back to the rail right where they're at. It's not that much of a draw shot, just kind of a punch draw. You know what I mean? Jack up and come back straight.
Very true. I mean, looks like the 15 is blocked by the 3.
See what happens here.
He's
doing what you said, thin in the 4 and bring the cue ball down here.
Oh no, he's
going to scratch. Nope.
No, hey, that's
That works. But
Yep.
the 15's in the side. I believe the 15 will go on the side now. No, it won't go by the 6.
nope. Good play. Set up for later, but nothing's tied up, so they're in good shape. Okay.
You got to kind of stun off this 5 up for the 4.
Oh, that's
She 2-stroke that one.
unfortunate.
15 all the way up.
Sorry, look at the camera.
Good shot.
Christal, we call that performance anxiety. Don't stress.
Got a nice little angle and go into the rail. Come back to its center table for that 8. Just like a little bit of bottom, so I would say like around
Thank you, Jim, for sharing the
7
screen.
o'clock on the cue ball. Seven on the cue ball, come out here.
Yeah, he doesn't get fancy with it.
He's doing an old man stretch.
I mean, yeah, there's no reason to get fancy. That
No.
8 balls certainly with Doug's wheelhouse, just pocket speed.
A little bit of bottom right, bottom left, excuse me. Oh,
So that's not that wasn't optimal.
was optimal speed. Optimum speed.
See, if I don't like, I mean, that 4-5 is, I guess, easy enough. I mean
Yeah, that's a dead ringer.
that
Always you got to use it to set up for your next
yeah,
shot.
just don't hit it hard.
You got control where that second ball goes. A
There
lot of
you
people
go.
don't do that, and that's good right there.
Yeah, that gets back up there.
Yep.
6-3, whatever, whichever direction they go in. That's
But a lot
great.
of people never think of where that second ball's going, and they end up in trouble.
Any shot like that, I always prefer to play it soft. It's interesting.
She likes that sliding down the rail with the bottom, but she got perfect on the 3.
Yeah.
Cut the 3 in, gets 6 in the side.
Don't think, Lemelin. Get that 3.
Russ Holmes, you watching from the pool mecca room? Boondock Billiards. Uh-oh.
Russ, we were just talking about you. If you weren't on earlier, we were chatting about you in that new fancy room you have.
Yeah. I can't believe they missed that 3.
Yeah, John and Christal lost a little bit of in their step since the last match.
Is he going to hit bottom on this, or is he going to follow? He's going to follow it. Nice shot. All right, 8 all the way up. Bada boom. Where's he going? He's going on the side.
And this late in the game, it's you got to be a closer.
You got to watch the scratch in the corner here. Tangent line's going to send it towards that 3.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate if the 3 carries it in.
Well, he hasn't. I think he's got his scratches, though, tonight. He's had enough.
There you go.
Good shot.
But you're right. You see that angle of that? That
Mhm.
very well could have gone right off that 3.
A lot of people who hit that with more speed than needed. And then you go in the drink.
Nice
Then you
work,
go
guys.
swimming.
Miles is like,
You guys are on the hill, 4-1.
I'm the one feeling all the tension. I'm like, listen, it's just for fun, no big deal. Don't have to get tense.
Tell her you're playing for wedding rings. Tell her you're playing for wedding rings.
Don't even worry about it, Sean. I'm not going to tell your wife how much you're losing tonight if you lose. Yeah.
She
I mean-
knows better. She knows the man.
I don't know how many figures it is, but he'll have to put up the wedding in one more year.
All right, here we go. Gonna come back here and make it a hill. So many people break dry on this table.
You know, I love this table. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if it's psychological. I had an opportunity to play someone on a match a while back. I knew they were going to throw off on me. I was asked which table I wanted. I chose this one because then I feel like Steve and Busters and Brett and everybody, they do a nice job maintaining this table. Not that all the tables are great, but this one has all the matches on it that I feel really good about it.
Yep.
So if I have to play with someone, then I'll pick this table.
So I saw a complaint online last night about Buster's tables, which I had never heard before.
No.
They said that the tables were too low. They're standard heights, I would think.
I got to be honest with you. I'm 6'3", and if they're not too low for me, then you better be a little taller because, I mean.
Nice shot by Christal.
Yeah, these are.
I didn't think you can play that straight in. You got to go either rail first or play the 4. And come back cross table and get right on the rail.
Leave that 5 alone for a while. You can get worry about that later. Too short for tables. How tall is this person?
I don't know.
All right, well,
but they were talking about how they dropped down in their normal stance, and then they had to drop down even lower.
Yeah, no, they're.
So they sounded like they knew what they were doing as far as a player. But I had never heard anybody complain about the tables being short here. So I asked about it because,
nice shot,
it was
Christal.
It was a very nice shot. It was on Facebook, and any negativity that can draw to the room, I want explanation, because if there's an issue.
Hey, there's a couple of guys who shoot out of here that are taller than I am, but only a couple of guys. And I've played at plenty of rooms, and I don't change my stance whatsoever for this place. These guys do a great job maintaining these tables.
Yeah, they make it
okay.
meticulous.
That's not enough. So now we got to go off the rail to get that 5 out of there.
Yeah, he didn't have to punch that so hard. I mean, he had wanted that angle there to play the 7 to come over for the. Wants to be right on this rail here to play the 5. Oh, nice beautiful shot. Catch that on the instant replay. The Christal cam. That's what we're going to call it from now on, the Christal cam.
And I think we have the 7. Oh, no, it didn't go over as far with that
7
replay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, certainly doable. This is when the game gets interesting, though, when you're this late in the game and there's nothing blocking pockets.
There's going to be a Lemelin shot right here. Watch. It's a Lemelin shot. What a great shot.
Let's see what Christal.
You said, Christal, eat your heart out, baby. That's the shot. We need to do
I think she might be too short for this one. Speaking of short tables, she might be too short for this shot.
She's going to cut the 8. That's her game. I'm not cutting the 8 here. I'm putting the cue ball underneath the 13 playing safe, I think. It's
I don't
too
know.
risky. You got to play it safe. If you put the cue ball down here, they have a hard shot.
I think she's gambling on the fact that she can make it. Nice shot.
But she can do those shots. That's the difference between Christal and the Christal cam, ladies and gentlemen. What a great shot. She nailed that. 4-2. They needed that because they were on the hill.
Somebody's got to, I was teasing Shaun for a break for a moment, talking about being a finisher. Apparently, Crystal's got that for him.
Yeah, she's definitely a finisher. Guys, if you just joined us, you were watching Shaun Wjuan and Doug Smith versus John Lemelin and Christal Heath. They're in the middle of a race to 5 and 8 ball. They played their first set of 9 ball. I think it was it Hill? I don't know. It was race to 7.
Yeah, I want to say that they finished by 1. Oh, no, I think it was 7-5. I think it was a 7-5 win. And Stu, you were right on both accounts.
What's he saying now?
It was a great. Can I cuss?
You can say whatever you want. You're on the internet.
So yes, so great shit or great shot. That was either way, Stu. You were right.
Christal makes some great shots, and she's starting to get position down, Stu. She's gonna be whooping your butt soon. Guys, I said it before. I'll say it again. I can't be more than happy that this man right here is back in action. JT's Pookie Repair, Jack Taransky. Over 40 years of experience. Not 40 years, over 40 years. And he retired a couple years back, and popular demand brings the man back in action. I couldn't be more happier for him. All right, yes.
There's a good table right here.
I'm playing that 13 soft to get on the 14. And then draw off the 14 to the 10.
Yeah, take that 13. Oh, take the 13.
Gotta take the 13.
13, you're right. You could have played it either going for the 10 ball or the 14 ball.
I don't think he has the 4 here. Maybe. Nope, he definitely doesn't have the 4 ball.
No, but you get the 5 ball over,
You got the
right?
5, yeah.
But those thin shots, that's tough
You got to
because
play the 5.
a thin shot, never know where it's gonna go.
It's going to hit the 10.
Good.
Nope. Wow, he almost overcut that.
No, yeah, got that
Got
7.
perfect on the 7. Nice shot.
But all the other balls are right down there. You got to try to drift it down. What, for the 1?
That 9 ball is causing problems. You got to
Yeah.
draw right for the 4.
Yeah, see, I was thinking the 1. I think that's what he was going for, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The 1 was a 9.
No, we drifted it down for the 1.
Just follow it
Yeah.
to the rail.
So
6
not
to the
quite.
4.
Oh, still shots, not what he wanted. I may have heard Sean give a little cuss.
Yeah, he wanted. We're going to go 6 to the 4 here. You would have liked to have shot the 2 and then the 6.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Question is can you draw back for the 2? Because you can't go up table because the 9 ball's in the way. He did.
Oh, he
Got nice.
got a window.
A perfect window. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, got a
They're
window.
on the hill, so they got to really.
But if he goes too far up, that 15 and the 13 are both blocking. So he's got to stop it.
That's
He
in.
did.
It's in. It's in like Flynn.
That was a great speed right there.
And you know what? He's got the 8 inside. You get there quick.
Yeah,
Hurry up, hurry
because
up.
if he would have gone too hard, it would have been in bad shape.
5-2. They smoked them the second set. So they both have 1 set. They both won a set.
For those of you out there, Miss Julie Dunning is just sitting there, spending her Friday evening as I sit here with Chris. Right, Julie?
I'm not sure what they're doing for their 3rd set.
I was letting Stu was on. I informed him how he served you your first beer when you were 21. He did.
Hey, what do you guys doing for the 3rd set?
What's the 3rd set? 10 ball?
Call
Oh.
shot, call save, or just call shot?
It,
10 ball?
just call shot and I'll call safe.
Okay. Doing 10 ball, race to 5.
Not called safe
Nope, call
Be
shot
clear.
only.
for those of you looking at home.
They got smoked in 8 ball. I can't believe that. I thought that was going to be closer.
I was pretty sure Stu was going to judge. That's why I wanted to go ahead and throw it out there, Stu.
Stu shared the stream. Finally. Roger's leaving me again. That's okay. I'm used to people leaving me. Been left all my life. Been left all my life. 10 in the middle. Lagging for break. They both won a set, so we're going to see 10 ball race to 5. Join us next week. Christal will be here solo against Shane Fleming. Playing some 8-ball, 9-ball, possibly some 3-6-9. Should be a great matchup next week. Very close in stature, the two players. But tonight you're watching Shaun Wjuan, Doug Smith versus John Lemelin and Christal Heath. This is their third and final set. 10-ball, race to 5. Got to call every shot. Scott Haskell, what's going on, buddy? I think I gave you guys a date. Scott, I gave you 7/26. Can you do that date? July 26th? I don't know if it's you and against Fred or you and Fred against somebody else, but I gave you that date, July 26th. Let me know if that works for you. Good attempt. Sean had to go to the bathroom again. Guys, if you're looking to buy a cue, check out Clayton Rocha, CR12 Qs, 781-838-0117. We're talking some high-end cues here, or some J. Peachower cues. They're also high-end cues, but they're a production cue. But if you're looking for a real high-end custom cue, check out CR12 Qs, Clayton Rocha, 781-838-0117. Coming up next week at the Shark Stream in Wallingford, Connecticut, Yale Billiards. Mike DeShane versus Bata Reyes, the GOAT. That's 9-ball, race to 9, best 2 out of 3, $3,000 in the prize fund. That's all the VIPs are sold out, is my understanding. So if you want to get in there to watch that matchup, get a hold of Bobby Hilton at the Shark Stream or Joe Raccio and check it out. Oh, here we go. This is rack number 1. I didn't reset that, did I? So race to 5, 10-ball. He's kicking at the 3 here. Oh, he's going to the air. We're going to see a jump. Oh, I don't think he called that, though. So you shoot from where it lies. Chris is just going to cut that 4 ball up the rail. Come across. Almost where she is now to get on the 5. Hopefully not behind the 7. He's going to try banking the 4 ball back in the corner, I think, between the 7-6. It was a split. Yeah. Here it is right here. It was kind of a split hit. You think so? Cut on the 6.
I know, but I'm like trying to look at him like,
Overcut it, don't
Oh.
scratch. Oh, he scratched. Slippers, what's going on, buddy? You've been vacationing lately, I see. Weren't you in Jamaica, and before that you were in Florida for a big tournament? How'd you like that tournament? How'd you do in it? He's a great player. Do you know John Panessa?
I do not. But if you say they're great, they must be.
Yeah, he's a good player. Really nice kid, too. Really competitive. Him and his dad came up here and swept the tournament. I mean, they got in. Nobody knew who they were. They got on the auction for like $40. They walked out here with, I think, almost $3,000 that day
Well, okay.
on like a $60 tournament.
That's
a good investment.
Yes. Hey, if you get to go on vacation and it pays for your vacation,
Yeah, just cut the 7 on the side, soft roll it. The 8
Yeah.
ball goes.
yeah, you don't have to be fancy with this. You just got to just touch it.
Just tap it in. Happy Gilmore shot. Just tap it in. Send that ball home. Now you get the 9. I mean, yep, play the 8. You get the 9 and then the 10. Boom, boom, boom. Connect the dots, right? There you go.
And again, nothing fancy on this.
Just like a rock star. Straight in. Boom, boom. Don't hit it real hard. There you go. And you're going to take the first one. 1-0.
Nice.
Race to 5 and 10 ball.
No, it's fun watching these guys because, as I said, I've played with most of them been on the same team with them, and I couldn't tell you which one I'm rooting for most.
Just hoping for good play.
That's it right there.
I like them all, so I'm just hoping for good matchups.
And
Guys, there's our schedule. We got a bunch of stuff. We got John's actually playing here against Zach Corsi on 6/21. So that's really going to be a good matchup.
you got to go and just put me in for a date, Chris. Pick a date for me.
As soon as this is over, I'm putting you in the next available date, which is like September.
I'll figure out who I'm playing
6
or
ball
who I'm
down.
playing with.
Yeah, like I said, lock in the date. Then you can figure out who you're playing with or partnering with.
I love that idea. He's not on right now, but Matt Gagne and I have thought about playing a match together
Against each other?
with each other.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, for those of you who know Matt, he got married just a few months ago.
He did, and he had
and he
a
has
kid.
a baby. 1 year. Their son will be 1 in a couple of days.
Yep.
Little Dean.
Last time I saw him, he wasn't even going out with anybody. Next time I saw him, he was married and with a kid. I was like, what? When did that happen?
JD and I were actually babysitting Dean the other night.
Uh-oh. In the drink.
Dean's a good kid. They did well, he and Megan. And Megan is a great lady. She's a good girl. She just got into pool with him just before she gave birth. I don't think she jumped back into it yet, but he got her into the game some. So, another player.
Yep. That's awesome. Whoa. They wanted that 2 on the side next so he could follow forward for the 3.
Yeah. Yep, played that a little.
There was no
Too strong.
thought to where he was going with that cue ball.
Nope, saw an easy shot, just went for it.
I mean, he had ball in hand. He could easily put it here, boom, played it in. Playing it safe. Up beyond the 5. One rail kick here. She's going to call the 10. I think she called the 10. She did. She called the 10. Well, that 3 ball just got really interesting. My question is, if you kick it to 3, if the 10 ball is a little bit over, you could play the 3-10 combo to the corner. Coming from behind, kicking it, you still might be able to.
You call it no matter what. If you're going to hit that 10 ball, you might as well call it. You don't make.
I'm playing a safe here underneath the 7. Bank the 2 up table. Play under the 7, the safe. No.
Yeah.
I think up beyond the.
I mean, you get all these fancy buttons right here. I don't think.
I think you see a piece of the 2, so you might be able to bank this cross corner. 1 pocket shot.
Yeah, but you don't want that shot. What are you going to do with the 3 ball?
Well, play it safe. I'm telling you, if you come up underneath that 3 and kick it up in the corner, you might be able to bank it to the. I mean, combo it up in the corner there. You hit it at the right angle.
No, there's that 310. I don't think is. Doug, just moving them anywhere you want, Doug. Hey, Doug, anywhere you want, sir. Anywhere you want.
We're going to see if that goes right now. He's looking at it. If he hits it on the right side of the 3, he'll throw the 10.
Is that left?
Yeah, because it's the opposite. It's the gear principle. So you hit the right side of the 3.
With a little left. Yeah,
there it is.
There you go.
Boom, just like that. Great shot.
Shaun redeeming himself.
See, I saw it kicking that anyway, hitting that ball, and boom, it goes.
No, you said that 2 shots ago. That was right on.
I had my X-ray vision glasses on.
They jumped into an early 2-0. You know, what changes up this dynamic, though, when you're playing 10 ball is not having that called safe as well.
Yeah, that's a huge dynamic of the game.
I mean, in essence, they're just playing 9 ball with 1 extra ball right now.
Absolutely.
Did you know that they did 1 session here at Buster's where they did 10 ball about 4 or 5 years ago?
Yep.
And
it didn't fly. Which
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, it was challenging when you're a lower player like I am, but it was fun. It was a good game.
Okay, Scott, you got that date. Whatever I said. Let me look real quick while they're waiting. 7/26.
Only 11 people watching. That's unfortunate.
I know. Makes it hard to do this. Put a lot of effort and money into these things, and you don't do it for. It's like being in a band. You don't play in a band because you want to make music. Play because you love music.
So are all 11 people that are on right now, if you could at least make sure you share it, much appreciated.
Go on the Buster's Billiards page and give a like, and can you still leave reviews like you used to be able to do on Facebook?
You know, I only have Facebook because my 70-year-old mother criticized me for not having Facebook.
Oh.
So I can't profess to be the expert at Facebook. But I do know enough where, as you notice, every now and then I drop in as well just to watch the match. And tonight I came up here with intent to at least watch the match.
And here you are in the booth.
And here I am in the booth.
All night.
Here I am.
And I saved you money. Otherwise you'd be drinking heavily over there.
This is true.
Might have even saved you a ticket. Ooh, nice shot. Would have
That
go
was-
forward
that
a little
was-
bit better on that too, though.
I didn't know that went through those.
Yeah, and it's a different perspective when you're down on the ball. You're gonna cut this and come around. It's a lot of traffic to travel
Yeah.
here. It's cute.
Oh, he's going to get off the 8? No.
No, I'm gonna make that far.
Ooh, that 2 rolled a little.
They might be able to make it in off the 8 though, even straight in. Little tap right here. It was right in the side. Oh, it didn't even need that. Oh. Well, it's a good thing Christal ain't shooting. She'd be shooting at 310.
I think,
I think they're going to shoot it anyways.
yeah. I think he's going to go for the 310 anyways, just for the heck of it, but play a little hard so that way they separate afterwards.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it hanging in the pocket.
Yeah, you don't do that one soft. If you're going to play that, you might as well give it a little.
Little oompage. Oh, no, he tried to make the 3. I don't think he was trying to make the 310 there. This one's got to cut right down the rail, come back across the table twice. Get on the 4 in the same pocket as the 3. Or does he have the angle
I would
to,
just play that really soft and just
I'm
put the
banking it.
3 on. I just play it really soft and leave the 3 on the other side of the 10.
Yeah, I'm banking it. Oh, he made it. Oh, watch the scratch.
2
Watch the
for.
scratch. Ooh, he made 2 of them.
So now,
You got to bank the,
Now
bank
he
the
has
4
no-
ball back
yeah.
where he is at.
right where the 6 went.
Bank the 4 right by the 8. Come around table for the 5. If you just tap the 8, it's going in, or if you miss the 8, you might make the 4. You got to call one of them. That's right. That's the problem.
Oh, she's going to get the kiss. Yeah,
Oh, she got the nasty shot.
yeah.
That was
Kissed off the
unfortunate.
8.
Kiss of death. Get a 4 on the side. Follow over for the 5. He's going to draw over, stun over for the 5.
And what's the race again here, Chris?
Hmm?
We racing a 5 here?
Yep. So last set. You get the nice angle to play the 5, come across the table, get on the 7. Just got to make the ball. The angle with the dangle. Come on. He had a nice angle off the 7, but just missed the 5. Do they have the... Oh,
Yeah. Well, there's still an angle off
They have
that
the
rail.
window?
Yeah, there's an angle off the rail at least for the 5.
I don't think they can make it. I think they can hit it, but I don't
I-
think they can make it.
I think it'll go right through.
No.
Oh,
It will now.
it will now. I like how Doug pops over just to get a
Perspective?
yeah, a bird's eye view.
Was that Doug that came over?
Yes, it was. I think that would have gone off rail.
Ooh. Wow.
And that's a terrible combo. So he didn't give
And-
nothing away there.
Yeah, Christal shooting. She might go for the combo.
Yep, she's calling it.
She'll come close, but the problem is if she misses it, she can leave it hanging.
She hits hard. Yeah.
Off the 5.
Just how
You
she
made 2
scratched.
balls. No. Well, thing with 10 balls, you got to call your shot.
I know deep down she was calling that one.
She's calling the 10.
I'm saying deep down she was calling the 2 rail into the 5 into the side.
Unless he's trying to make this by the 8. Nice shot.
Little motorboat.
A little bit of top. Come out for the 9. Center table. Just follow
Clean.
this to the rail and back out for the 10.
Yeah, you don't need to go fancy on either
Top
one of these
center.
shots. Oh, that was
Beautiful.
too good.
Wow, they're going to shut these guys out if they're not careful. Where they at?
That was too good.
3
That was
nothing.
clean. That was clean.
It's not that kind of game. Guys, speaking of Joe Nash, really want to thank Joe Nash, Nash Electric Works, for the beautiful Predator Pro Arena light that is above our stream table that he so graciously donated. Show you guys that.
Again, I
Right
enjoy
there.
shooting with Joe. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he donated that light to us.
That
Very
is.
nice. The Predator Pro Arena light, courtesy of Nash Electrics. Give him a call, 603-674-1845.
Four ball.
4-ball down.
Get.
3-0. Come on, let's go. We'll make it hill.
You've got this.
3-3.
I got faith in you, even if Sean and Doug do not. I was saying I have faith in Christal there, Sean. Even if you don't.
Safety.
I know you're a gentleman. And
She's definitely better looking.
so I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but I mean, if we're rating,
Randy's over here again.
Randy's over here again.
That 2 and 10 is not.
Hey,
going.
Randy, are you going to pass me any more notes in class? Are you going to pass me any more notes in class? Okay.
Is he going to go for the 210? I don't think that'll go. If there's a little bit more space between
Yeah.
the 2 and the 10, it might. You got to really
Throw a
cut
little
this
spin
too
on the
thin.
cue, maybe. I mean,
You
call
gotta
it anyways, but
get
hit
it
a little
really
harder.
thin. Yeah, I wasn't going. If anything, it was going to bank back in that corner. Now they got the 2 in the side.
they're lining up. It's not my fault. Wendy
Thorn
brought one over.
5. Come on, guys. Get together. Let's see some shots made. I want to see it. I want to see this get on the board. Come on, Christal. Dig deep. She doesn't like losing, so I know she's going to try to the end. I don't know if trying is good enough, though. I believe that 2
But-
goes by the 9.
I don't know that. Oh, maybe that's.
It looks real close.
Yeah,
About
that's-
half a pocket. Get about half a pocket there.
That's tough. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Half a pocket, too little.
All right, 2-3.
There we go.
Hit a little harder.
Hey, dear. How are you?
Janice in the house. The legendary.
Janice Franz. She's a great shot, too.
She is. And
she should be playing
know,
a Friday night fight against somebody.
in all honesty, when Janice was first playing, when I first met her a couple years ago, her game then and her game now are 2 different games. She is a
Uh-oh.
force to be reckoned with. So Janice, don't cut yourself short.
She's not short.
Well, I mean, she is short.
Well, compared to you.
Well, that's what I'm comparing it to. I'm not comparing her to, my.
Oh, here comes kids class. Who?
Good defense.
That's your
I
son?
don't know. I had a gentleman tickling my neck here, and I'm not sure how I felt about that.
Oh, okay. What the heck? I got notes coming here for games.
Just remember, I'm ahead of whatever they're at.
You're going to be next on the list.
I'm
You're my friend.
and I'm putting in the effort with you tonight, sir.
That's right. I can't
That's worth
tell you how
something.
much I appreciate that. Not too many people want to put up with me for a couple hours.
Not true at all. Not true at all. And
I want to see these guys pull it together. I want to see Hill.
you know, and I gotta be honest. If you guys haven't played Chris, I know he's always on this side of the
Oh, I'm
TV
horrible.
when you see him. No,
Yeah,
I don't know if
my
I
game
beat
has
you
dropped
yet.
big time.
I don't know if I've beat you yet.
I've dropped 2 skill
You know what?
levels. Erica's watching from Tennessee. Fortunately,
Hey,
she's out lost with
Erica.
Lori John Jones, but man,
So Chris and I are gonna compete in Friday Night Fight.
huh?
I'm calling you out. I'm
I'm
calling you out.
playing you?
But
Never.
but we each get to pick a partner.
I don't like partners. I don't get along with people.
Yeah, but I think it spices it up a little bit when you got to count on somebody else, not just your game.
No, because I lose friends because I shoot so bad and we lose, and then I lose friends.
I don't buy that.
Rail first here on this 3.
Just Doug,
oh.
Doug, you just hit that like a redhead stepchild. Erica, I'm saying
You
that
got
for
something
you.
against redheads. You've been talking about them all night.
I'm,
Redhead?
you know, I'm,
You are a redhead,
I mean,
somewhat.
you know, if that's not red, I mean,
Well, you're always wearing a hat, so.
I mean,
And you're always with a beautiful woman, so I always got my eyes on a woman instead of you. For good reason. I mean,
fair enough. I appreciate that.
where's JD?
She already went home.
Oh. She didn't say bye. I'm mad at her.
She was when she saw 10 ball was announced. She was trying to hold out for me. She saw 10 balls announced, and she was like, "Peace."
You should have went home. Off the rail. Get off the rail, Christal. I hate shooting on the rail. I'm not a fan of rail shots.
All right, so we're gonna need some votes, guys.
Nice shot by Mr. Lemelin.
Slow down
Got the Lemelin cam.
and a little tough on the 7. Hit a little too hard.
She'll cut that right in.
Yeah, but it's making sure that don't kill yourself on the 8 ball.
She's banking into the 10. She's banking into the 10.
All right, Erica. Since I see you're on, we're so Chris and I are going to put together mono-y-mono plus 1 each. So not mono-y-mono.
I'm not sure how that's going to work since I
Pardon?
run the Friday night fights.
Erica said she'll run it for you. She just hasn't answered yet.
I did that one time. I was playing Steve Sutton.
Do a double duty, were you?
Well, he played somebody and they left. They didn't want to play the
Nice
rest of the
shot.
set, so
Oh, no.
I had nobody that would play Steve. So I said, "All right, I'll play him." And I was running back and forth between making shots and commentating.
And if you played Steve and you competed, I need me a good partner because Steve's a great player.
And then what I did is I kept scratching. So
that's gonna hurt.
McKenna had a gigantic tennis ball. So I took the tennis ball and put it on the pool table and using that as a cue ball so I wouldn't scratch. It wouldn't fit in the pocket. So I couldn't scratch.
Well, I mean, that's a strategy.
It worked.
But you know what?
Steve turned his head for it. He turns back. He sees this chick. He goes, "What the hell is that?" we were
Oh,
playing
good
around.
hit. All right, cool. Good deal.
All right, let's see. Back to center table, almost to where the 8, where he is now. So he get a nice cut to go 2 rails to the. Oh boy, he scratched. He hung it. All right, they got to make it here.
But same thing. You got to go long rail to get back down for that 9 easy.
I
and-
go to the right side of the 8. Just use the angle off it. If you
Oh,
go
you
rail
go.
first, it's so deep. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's so deep that you can miss it. How deep is that?
Yeah. No, I mean you're right. A little bit of running, or no, I'm sorry, not running. Left.
Yeah, it would be right English in this case. Well, depending if he goes on the long rail or the short rail first.
Yeah, my first instinct was to go long rail.
I'm going short rail first, coming down this way. Just like that. A little bit more juice would have been good, but she can cut it. Crystal's good at cutting this, and if she cuts this, it's a perfect angle to get natural position to the 10 here.
Oh, certainly.
It's natural. It's like a redhead. Natural.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, mate.
I'm gonna go ahead and complain here for a moment
Oh,
that they don't make just for men beard for redheads. So I'm starting to get some whites in my beard for you guys out there who are complaining about getting whites.
That's because you got a kid that's about to graduate.
Actually,
Look at me. I got a kid that's graduated and one on the way to graduate.
I feel like
got,
most
like,
of my
no hair.
whites are on the left side, and that's the side she sleeps on. That's what I tell her all the time.
She dies while you sleep.
No, I'm saying that she causes the stress, so that's why the whites are on the left side, because that's the side she sleeps on.
I can't believe JD causes any stress.
It's not intentional. It's just,
How's Mackenzie doing? I have not seen her in years.
she is like most
She
young
must be in
adults.
college now. Get to the rail, get to the rail, get to the rail. No rail.
Okay, feed to the left and the 10 over to the right.
They've got to get out here.
Yeah, I agree. This is when they get on the board.
9 up in the corner. Follow up for the 10. Nice
Yep.
and easy. Nice and easy.
You don't even have to be fancy. You just got to
Don't
just make
pound
a
it.
ball in the pocket.
You missed it.
Oh, he was too focused on the next shot.
I think he's focused on the
But
car
yeah,
ride home.
no, her daughters, like the rest of us were when we were 22, trying to figure out life.
Nice shot. Nope, he missed it.
That's still not easy.
This is a tough shot to get back for.
It is.
I don't know if Christal has a stroke for this. You got to follow
Yeah,
this.
that's what I'm saying. Would you follow it?
You
Yeah,
got to follow.
because
That's the shot, but you need to follow and spin it. It's the spin to get you around table.
So this will be a good test also of our partner, because that shot can be cut in.
You got to spin it. I'd spin it in like they did last time.
Yeah. Are we sitting on the rail there?
No, I don't think so. It's a little bit off the rail,
See-
but you can go into it, next to it, and
I
Fine.
never feel good about those unless I'm touching a rail. Not going for... When I'm on the rail, I feel great about that shot. If I'm off the rail, quarter inch, I don't feel as good about them. Going rail first with right, I don't feel as good about
I'm
it.
worried about this camera locking up. This camera never used to jerk like that.
Okay.
I swear to God that they released some firmware that screwed this camera up. 'Cause this camera used to work really good, and it never was jittery like that. Jason Seavey, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time. He's a good player too. Lots of good players.
Jason CV. I'm sure you're a wonderful player.
He's banking this back.
Little timeout from Doug. Again, Doug, very, very solid shot.
If he makes this, they're on the hill. This is a half ball hit. This is the center of the cue ball to the right edge of the 10 ball.
A little medium, so if you come a little short, it sits on the short rail.
Yeah, medium speed.
There you go. That's
Bada
a good
boom,
shot.
baby. Easy there.
Doug.
It's the family show.
Doug coming through with a timeout.
Right there on
Sean
the hill.
executing.
You guys are on the hill. You're on the hill. I'm over the hill. I don't know where he's at.
I mean,
Crystal's in a world all by herself.
Doug, I know is younger than I am. I think John Lemelin might be younger than I am.
I don't even think Crystal's 35.
Crystal can't be over 35. Right, Crystal? You can't be over 35, right? 32. That's
what I said.
We're going with 32.
See? All right, here goes the break. Could be the last break of the night. I hope not, but we'll see.
Okay, dry.
Dry as a bone. Got a shot on the 1.
And
A little bit
again,
of bottom, about 7 o'clock in the cue ball. Let's drive it straight across the table. Set up on that 2.
yeah, pocket speed. Then you got the 2, 3 over in the side. Yeah.
Just got to make the ball.
Yeah. Again, I saw Eric on that a little too
heavy,
hard.
A little heavy.
I saw Erica. If she's still on, this is a run out for Erica. She would have looked at
Everything's a
that
run out
table
for
and she would have been
Erica.
like, my goodness.
Now, this one you got to play it safe and just kick it to 2 from behind. I'm
You know-
kicking this 2 rails, trying to hit it full. Send
You know-
it up table.
You know,
Leave the cue ball down here.
Chris talks about seeing more women shooting pool right now. Erica, if you haven't had a chance to play her, she is
Oh
a
my
fantastic player.
He hit a ball on the table.
If
He would
4
hit.
rails, if he would have got one more rail,
He would have hit it if it kept rolling, I think.
John's life story, if he just had a couple more inches.
It's the family show, Roger.
My apologies. I'm talking about on the table.
Uh-huh. Nice one, baby love. That's Sean's wife. From the Philippines, even. I don't know what time is in the Philippines, but it's got to be pretty late.
Yeah, they.
Josie, how are you? I thought we were going to see you and your son at the juniors up in Portland last week or whatever it was. I think it was last week.
I think the Philippines is tomorrow right now.
Yeah, because you crossed the international date line.
Close.
My buddy just did a crazy tour. 22 days. He went all around New Zealand, all around Australia, all the way up through Indonesia, Jakarta, up through Singapore, up to Japan, now back to LA in 22 days. Working.
I am currently planning a trip to Iceland.
I want to do that. You know what's great is that thing that Rock 101 is doing with Greg Kretschmar right now for, I think it's in October, because they got the whole thing planned out. All you do is you pay, and they got the whole trip planned, and it's to see everything in Iceland. And because you're going with such a group, you know you're going to get everything really
Great
good.
position. That's too bad. So the thing about my vacations, Chris, and most people would get stressed about it, but JD and my son are champs. But I normally do not even know where I'm sleeping that night until I get to that evening.
You just go with the flow.
Because I don't want a commitment as to where I need to
Ooh.
make it to. I did that I did 1,700-mile trip around Utah, Arizona, etc. And every day around 2, 3 o'clock, she would say, how much more do you want to drive today? And I would give her a time frame, and she would look up, find a hotel
Nice shot.
that was in that ballpark, and that's where we stayed.
Yeah, just go on a whim because you don't want to schedule when you're on vacation.
I
get it.
When people coordinate every moment, nice job, Doug. Nice job. Yeah, I think you should always leave flexibility in a vacation. And coming from a guy who's done road trips from California to Newfoundland to Key West and everywhere in between, that's how I roll. Oh, man, he had his chance.
He jumped up.
So got to come off the rail there to get back around.
You been to all 50 states?
I have not, but I did do. On the continental
been to
U.S.
48.
I've done Alaska. I did 1,300-mile road trip around Alaska. I rented an RV, and the best salmon I ever had, if anybody's listening and cares, is McCarthy, Alaska. It's going to take you about 40 miles to get in, and that 40 miles is going to be about a 2-hour drive, and you can't even bring a car into the town. You need to walk across bridges, and they have a place that runs on generators, and the best salmon
Nice
I ever
shot.
had. They were a really good shot.
Got the 9 on the side. Come on, guys. You got to make this come 2 rails, 10 in the corner. Don't try to
Right.
hold it. Just let the cue ball roll.
Nice, there it
Make in
is.
the bank. Missed it.
Oh,
Wow, what a save.
that is a twofer.
That is definitely a twofer.
I'm glad it didn't go. I wouldn't want to be left with that 10-ball shot if it went.
This should be an easy kick.
It is. Yep, nice job.
They're on the hill. So they make this, it's over.
That's a good way, Doug, coming through. Very confident.
I never miss it. This is for the shot, for the win, for the night. No boy.
All right. Well,
Well, we might see him get on the board. I think we will. Christal's shooting. I think we're going to see him get on the board.
again, Christal really can. She's a good shot.
And they could easily win 3.
No,
All
absolutely.
right, here we go. She just wanted to go less a little. 4-1. Finally. They're out of the doghouse.
There you go.
We need a clap machine over here that loops. So it
Thrilled.
sounds like an audience.
Thrilled to see them on the board.
Yes.
Hey, and Doug, that was a great kick shot to get that 9 ball.
Okay, 3 more and we got a hill.
Hey, partner. You only need to come back 4 more.
You can do it.
I got faith in you. If it was me, not so much, but you, I got faith.
You got this. Crystal power. Hope Shane's watching. He'd be scared. He might cancel.
She's basically Erica
Oh, I see that cue
2.0.
ball? Almost scratched. 1 ball on the side. Tough shot, but it's makeable.
And that was better than cue ball in the corner.
Yep, 1 ball on the side. Bounce off the rail for the 2. Oh, safety. That was a good shot. He called that safety too, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause he was looking
But
for it.
there's still a window at that kick ball on the 1 for a good hit.
It's tough with that 2 there. You got to play with some inside. Stiffen the ball off the rail. Just like that.
Yeah. See, I thought the 9 would carry it in, but it was actually going to be the 5.
That was a good kick.
Yeah, great hit.
The crystal cam is up. You see a lot of crystal cam next week.
I think I got a ginger tan today.
I'm kicking this 2 rails. Kicking the 1 in the face, trying to leave the cue ball under the 9. Problem is you got to make sure you hit it hard enough to get the 1 ball to go to a rail afterwards.
Agreed, yeah.
So you got to hit it full and some good speed. That's not
We're
bad.
down the 8 again.
That 8 ball has been lucky for them.
The good
Lucky
news
8.
is you're basically they're almost on the same plane there, so it's basically just splitting. Yeah.
You got to come off the short rail.
Yeah, John has the ability to hit that shot. And there is a pocket on the side.
I'm going to come off this rail and kick it. So you send it this way and send the cue ball this way. Well, you hit the yellow ball. It was just the wrong yellow ball. That's a ball in hand. All the way up. You done? Okay. Oh, saved him. Cross side. Oh, and a little harder would have had it. It was headed there. This is a tough rack. I'm banking the 1 ball back down here, calling it in the corner because that 6 ball makes that pocket bigger, but I'm rolling the cue ball up the other end of the table. Just like that. I don't know if I can see by the 8 or not. Little swervage on this one. Gotta be careful with this. Safety under the 7. We got some world-class safes going on here, guys. Nice kick. I didn't see the edge of the 1. Ooh. Trying to, oh, the 1-4 combo. Just top about 11 o'clock. Come over, get on that 2 on the side. Oh boy. That 1 ball has been the. Gonna back cut it in the corner. Nope. Cutting it all the way up. All right, somebody's gonna make the 1 here. Cut the 1 down the rail. Come back across the table. Almost to where he is now to play the 2 all the way up. Just got to dig in and make this 1. Oh, he banks it. He definitely banked that. 2 all the way up. This rack's unbelievable. It's the never-ending rack. Nice shot. This is the never-ending rack. We got Roger Dodger back in the booth.
Apologize. Little boy's room was calling.
When you got to drain the main vein, you got to drain the vein. This has been a rough rack.
And
They run that 1 ball forever.
oh, like it had eyes, but Jesus, both of them
went
did.
right down.
So 5-6 are
I can't believe how much
automatic.
Shaun has scratched tonight.
He has. He's been
Is he going for a record or something?
in 8. He did. I think he settled down in 8 ball, but 9 and 10 have not been friends to him.
See, that the wrong position to get on the 7 here, I think. Should have been down more. Play the 6, come across with the 7, play
Yeah,
up for the 8, 9 to the 10.
I think they still have a little bit of angle to get up there for the 7, but they're going to have to squirt it up there for the 8.
Yeah. You're going to try rolling up.
Yeah, so now they have to play a little bottom, squirt it up there.
Yeah.
So
Get it by the 9. Good shot. Get an angle.
Oh,
Oh,
they
straight
haven't.
in.
They have an out.
Just draw back a little bit. Perfect.
And that's what makes it so much fun, is trying to figure out what it is that your partner can play.
I'm just following this with it. Top, just soft roll it down. She's drawing it out. She's going to be right on top of it.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Went too hard.
She need to be over here. Or way over here.
Or
over here had more of an easier way to
or you
go.
could have played it a lot softer and had it right over there and the 10 right over.
Yeah.
She
It was a wrong shot.
wrong speed.
Now what? Safe? Roll the cue ball right on top of it?
I think it's right on the rail.
He's banking it.
Yeah. I think I would just play it just up a little. Oh, he went for it.
Yeah.
He's basically just saying WTF.
Cut it right down the rail. Who's got the gumptions on this one?
The
Be a
Doug's
nice
up.
shot. It's be a nice shot if he makes it.
It's in Doug's wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, definitely. What a shot.
Okay. Nice way to
What a
close.
shot.
Doug's a closer.
Closes it out 5-1. I was hoping to get a hill out of this one, but it is what it is. Guys, you just watched a good matchup. Shaun Wjuan and Doug Smith versus John Lemelin and Christal Heath. Join us next week. Crystal's going to be in 1-1 action against Shane Fleming. Playing 8-ball, 9-ball.
I have the luxury of being on Shane's team as well. So 2 good players that I really enjoy.
Absolutely. And thanks, everyone, for watching. And thanks for Roger stepping up. And we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.